This is a local sports presentation from Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader, Mix 94.7 KMCH. It's time for state competition from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, from KMCH Sports, with all the hold-by-hold action, along with West Delaware state champion Zach McCool and Roger Reed. Here's Jamie Vasky.
High school wrestling is on the air from the 2018 State Wrestling Championships here at the Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. It is Class 2A quarterfinals coming your way here, along with Roger Reed and 2007 West Delaware State champion Zach McCool. Jamie Vasky back along with you guys. Day two about to get underway, and should be some good matchups here this morning.
Well, this is where it starts to get exciting, Jamie. You can the crowd's bigger here this morning. The level of excitement, you can just feel it when you walked into the well this morning. There's some intensity here, and we've got some coaches ready to get after it. We got some guys ready to get after it. There's going to be some great matches today in the quarterfinals, the semifinals. At the end of today, we will know who our finalists are. We'll know what wrestlers will be wrestling for medals tomorrow morning. So it's a great day to be a wrestling fan. It's going to be a great day to be at the well, and we are excited to get this day underway.
Well, Zach, this is kind of what we've called the blood round for the last couple of years, and that's that losing in the quarterfinals and having to come right back and wrestle on the backside. Very tough for a wrestler to flush that loss in the quarterfinals and have to come back and wrestle, but that's what you got to do if you want to play.
Jamie and Roger, I think we talk about this about every year is that you come out here, you're away from home. A lot of these guys travel in. It's hotel. It's having tough matches yesterday. You know, you saw a lot of number 3 ranked guys versus number 2 ranked guys, and that match just puts a toll on you, and then you don't get to go home to your own bed like you're used to, and it's back-to-back days, and then you come out here and you lose a tough match right away and then go to the backside and have somebody that's fresh. It's very, very tough. So we'll see how these guys do today, and we hope that it's on the positive side.
Well, we're going to step out for our national anthem, and we'll come back with Kane Lunsman up right away at 113 pounds in the quarterfinals. He'll be taking on Jason Pita of Esterville Lincoln Central. We'll be back after this. You're listening to State Wrestling coverage from KMCH Sports.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krugman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krugman Construction in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Dr. Virgil Borick with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville has been serving the area since 1982, tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic, 1657 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5, Saturday, 7:30 until noon, or call them at 563-875-6083 to schedule an appointment.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Jamie Vansky, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back along with you. We are ready to go. We are on the mat. Mat number 6. It is Kane Lunsman of Monticello taking on Jason Pita of Esterville Lincoln Central. And it's a quick takedown for Lunsman. Now 2 quick takedowns, a 1-point escape for Pita. And Lunsman goes up 4-1 here with a minute and a half left to go in this first period.
Kane Lunsman, that was a great shot, Jamie, with a high crotch out early.
Oh, wrong man. I was watching 6.
All right. So, Lunsman, that's all right.
He still got a takedown, right?
He did. It was a great high crotch, and I was working a chicken wing on the right side of Pita, and Pita upset Kaiser Engen from Decorah yesterday by a fall. So Lunsman's wrestling a district runner-up here in Jason Pita. He's a junior from Esterville Lincoln Central at 36-11. And Kane Lunsman has a chicken wing, and he's trying to run that from right to left. He might have Pita going to his back, and Pita's going to slip the wing out. And back on all fours goes the junior from Esterville Lincoln Central. Panther from Monticello up on top, riding hard with 28 seconds left to go in period number 1. And doing a great job controlling hips, Zach. He's got Pita belly down. He's working that chicken wing. And, you know, if you want to get to the semifinals here, Lunsman's doing a great job.
Yeah, that's right, Roger. You know, I can see him later on in this match. He's going to get that turn. He's continuing to get it and really work tough. And he's got a lot of pressure on the forehead here, which just really takes a lot of wind out of you guys failing your opponent. So he's got to just continue to be a hammer on top.
It's going to be his choice. He's got the red ankle band on, and there's a little bit of indecision there. So Lunsman's going to defer over to Pita, and Pita's going to take up. I tell you, those long, lanky legs. I would anticipate the cross-body ride coming, and we'll see Lunsman doing a nice job. If you're going to beat a guy with a legger, you got to get your hips out in a hurry, and the freshman from Monticello does that with a beautiful switch. Nice long switch. He popped his hips out immediately and did not give Pita an opportunity to lock up a cross-body ride. He was looking for it, but Lunsman was quite a bit quicker on the go, and now he's up 4-0 and riding tough. Doing an outstanding job here on top. Now he's over on the right side. Hard tight waist with the left. Hard chop with the right. He's got Pita posted on his right shoulder looking for a turn. 1:20 left to go in period number 2. Kane Lunsman trying to punch his ticket to the semis, and we'll have his opponent, his potential opponent here after these 113-pound matches are completed. 105 and counting. Lunsman still up on top. He's going to have to get out to the side, Zach. He's doing a lot of parallel riding, and I'm sure that official right now is talking to him. He's going to pop over now to the left side and go to work on a ball and chain. Good switch up by the freshman. She went from the right side, now back to the left side. Now we're going to get stalling. Stalling against Lunsman. No stalling against Pita. Good deal. Good job by the freshman. Keeping the pressure forward and making Pita carry his total body weight. Grinding. I like that grinding style, Zach. Making your opponent carry your load.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure just moving forward right there. A lot of chops and a lot of forward pressure, and there's not much that Pita can do besides go to his belly, and that's exactly what he does with his head on the mat right now.
And on the restart, 30 seconds left to go. Hard chop, another tight waist by Lunsman. He's going to go to a cross wrist ride. The left arm of Pita wrapped around his waist, and Lunsman's controlling it with his right hand. He might go back through the legs now and try to set up a ball and chain, and he's working hard on it. Pita belly down, trying to keep everything tucked in tight, not giving Lunsman anything to work with. Lunsman will pop out to the right side now, take an inside wrist. with 4 seconds left to go in period number 2. Kane Lensman will go to period number 3 with a 4-0 lead. And it's going to be his choice. He's going back underneath. So as easy as that switch was to start the second period, we'll see if he can pop those hips out and do it again. On deck is Morgan Rowley, the outstanding senior from Anamosa. He'll be taking on number 2 ranked Shea Ruffridge from Pocahontas area. So that'll be a barn burner right there. Nice stand up by Lensman. He goes to a standing switch. This time he goes to the right side of Peta. He's going to hook the right leg of Peta and pull himself back around with a nice switch. So he's got some great hips, Zach. Got some distance between his hips and Peta's. And, again, pulled himself around for a 2-point reversal. Now he's up 6-0.
Nice thing is he never stopped moving right there. He switched to the left and came back and switched to the right, came to his feet, and then obviously got it to the right side that time. So, once again, Kane is doing a very nice job of keeping the pace in this match.
Well, he's got 1 minute and 20 seconds to ride out Peta. Now I'd like to see him just get real aggressive here and maybe look for some back points and end this match as Peta is down underneath. Has not had an answer for that tough ride by the freshman from Monticello, Kane Lensman. Hard chop now by Lensman with the left. And he's got Peta belly down one more time just to the right center of the mat, trying to dig that ball and chain. He's got the right arm of Peta trapped underneath, trying to dig a ball and chain between the legs. And Peta will lunge forward and break the ball and chain, and Lensman will go back to the right side now. Tight weights with the left, inside wrist with the right. We might see a stalling call. Lensman not giving Peta any distance at all. Grayson Kesterson with a ball from Williamsburg, trying to repeat as a state championship, so he will advance. Now we're going to get stalling against Peta. 1 point for Lensman with 23 seconds left to go. And Jamie, the freshman, going to punch his ticket to the semis.
Yeah, and that'd be huge for him. You know, just coming out here and being the first qualifier, or the first area wrestler here with that, like you said, punching that ticket into the semifinals later this afternoon.
Well, he's got 5 seconds left to go. He's looking at the clock, and I'm telling you what, you got a happy Monticello coaching staff there, and you got a happy freshman from Monticello, Kane Lensman, with a very dominating 7-0 win right there, and he will punch his ticket to the semifinals. And we'll check out his opponent. Jamie will have his opponent coming up here shortly.
As again, like Roger mentioned, great match there by Kane Lensman getting the win, as he will be in the semifinals. Again, that will be in this afternoon session in our 1A and 2A session, as that will start at 2:30 this afternoon. So we'll have Kane Lensman coming back here this afternoon, but great win by him, getting this thing rolling here. Like you said, punching his ticket into the semifinals later this afternoon. As Roger mentioned, we will have Morgan Rowley coming up right now on mat number 6. So we'll have Rowley up here at 126 pounds, taking on second-ranked Shea Ruffridge from Pocahontas area. As Morgan Rowley, the senior from Anamosa, wrestling in his second straight state tournament this year.
Well, this is going to be a barn burner. You got Ruffridge coming in here from Pocahontas area. He is a senior. He's 48-1 now. So a tough opponent for Morgan Rowley, who's now 47-5. But Jamie, we've seen Morgan Rowley several times, and he is a great scrambler.
Yeah, he is, and you know he's really good. He kind of specializes in being uncomfortable, and he's going to have to get in some of those scrambles here against a very good Ruffridge.
Well, it's going to start right here, but Ruffridge shoots an outside single, and he doesn't give Rowley any time to scramble at all as he quickly cut across to a double. And one way to beat a scrambler is that's getting their hips up off the mat, and that's what Ruffridge did. He switched across to that double and set Rowley on his left hip and covered him up. And now a cross body ride by Ruffridge on the right side, a power half Nelson on the left. He's applying a lot of pressure. You can see his strength by the senior from Pocahontas area there, really cranking that power half Nelson on the right side of Rowley. Ruffridge will now kick the legs out and go to an inside wrist. 109 and counting. Ruffridge up 2-0, and very physical 126-pounder Zach.
Yeah, you can really tell there's a lot of pressure being applied to those wings and those chops, and a lot of movement going forward. And he got in that cross-body ride and starting to throw in, that cross-body ride, and just a lot of pressure going on Morgan's head.
Raleigh trying to high leg over Ruffridge. Ruffridge will have to readjust himself as he's riding the right side now of the Blue Raider from Anamosa. 39 seconds left to go in period number 1. Now we're going to get a quick stalling. Go figure. Going to get a quick stalling against Morgan Raleigh, for crying out loud. Raleigh's trying to work some hand control, and he's moving underneath Zach, and you get a quick stall. And how can you stall when a guy's got a cross body ride in? Now he's got a high thigh ride in, and Raleigh's trying to work his base and build his base, and you get a quick stalling. But we're not going to argue with it. There's 12 seconds left to go. Ruffridge now with the chicken wing on the right side. He is just relentless on top. Chicken wing on the right side, inside wrist on the left. It's only 2-0. Morgan Raleigh not out of this match by any sense of the word after the first period. Going to be Rowley's choice. He's going to look over at coach. He's going to defer to Ruffridge, and Ruffridge will go down. So a very athletic family that Ruffridge, the older sister, just graduated last year, basketball player, leading scorer ever in Iowa. So athletic family. Morgan Raleigh with the legs, trying to put a cross body right in on the right side of Ruffridge. Ruffridge will block him off. And Morgan Raleigh is going to bump Ruffridge back down to the mat. Now quick stand up by Ruffridge. He's going to split the hands of Raleigh. Ruffridge will dive in. Raleigh trying to get to a scramble. He reaches over the top of Ruffridge and latches onto the right ankle. He's going to try to roll through with the ankle and end up in a scramble position, but the senior from Pocahontas is tightening everything up. Very physical. He's got the left ankle of Morgan Raleigh. Raleigh's got the right knee of Ruffridge. We're going to get a stalemate.
And we're going to have Chase Lunsman come to the mat over on mat number 1, so we'll spy that one as well. Coming up here is Chase Lunsman. Tough matchup for him here in this first round, too. Chase McLaren from Atlantic is his opponent at 132 in the quarterfinals.
All right, neutral position we go with Ruffridge and Raleigh. 105 and counting, a 3-0 lead. There's a long single shot by Raleigh. No clearance there, Jack. He's going to have to work on clearing those hands. There's a low single again. They're going to get stalling against Raleigh. Give me a break. Stalling against Raleigh. 1 point for Ruffridge. Ruffridge is going to dive in on a single. 44 seconds left to go. Raleigh drapes over the top of Ruffridge. Ruffridge trying to come out the back door. Raleigh again where he is comfortable in a scramble situation. We'll see if he can work himself out and come out on top of the scramble. Ruffridge is going to try to split the legs of Raleigh. Raleigh may come out on top as he has got Ruffridge belly down. He's still got the left ankle of Ruffridge curled underneath. Ruffridge latches onto the right ankle of Morgan Raleigh. Might get a stalemate right there, but the official's going to let him go. There's the stalemate. So back to a restart from neutral position. I can't believe those stalling calls, Zach, are cool. So he's just going to have to deal with it. And that's one thing about getting to know your official. And there's a long single shot. High crotch attempt by Ruffridge. Nice counter by Raleigh. 5 seconds left to go in period number 2. And it's going to be Raleigh's choice to start the third period. And Zach, where are you going to go?
I think you got to go neutral. You got to go up there, and he's going to go down and try to get 1 point escape here. So Morgan Raleigh chooses to go down. He's just been a hammer on top.
Well, he's going to have to react in a hurry here. They're going to get a caution against Ruffridge. And Ruffridge on top. He'll ride the left side. Nice sit-out turn-in by Raleigh. Didn't quite clear his hips, but he latched onto the right leg. Now he's got the right knee of Ruffridge. Let's see if Raleigh can high leg over. Ruffridge draped and through the legs of Raleigh. Raleigh with the high leg attempt, trying to high leg over the senior from Pocahontas. He's still got the right knee of Ruffridge trapped underneath. Ruffridge is going to try to throw a cross body right in and put a half Nelson in on the left side. Raleigh doing a great job controlling that right knee, but a lot of clock time is burning. Might get a stalemate. The official's going to let him go right here. Raleigh now, if he can pop that right arm through and go around the waist, Zach, he's going to have an opportunity for a 2-point reversal. 118 and counting. Ruffridge burning some clock up on top. He latches onto the right ankle of Rowley. Now a cross face by Ruffridge. Rowley trying to drive through that cross face. Ruffridge in good Rowley in good position. And now you call a stalemate. Rowley on the brink of popping his head out, Jack, and now he calls a stalemate.
Yeah, it looked like there's still position to be had right there, and very unfortunate for Morgan Rowley that he did not continue to move up and get 2 points there.
0-0 on mat number 1 with McLaren and Lunsman from Monticello. 17 seconds left to go in that period. On the restart, Ruffridge throws a cross body right in on the right side of Rowley, and Rowley he'll have to get his hips back up and try to build that base and go from there. He's down 4-0. Again, Ruffridge has only scored. Ruffridge has scored 3 points. The 4th point was a stalling call on Rowley. Rowley's been very active and wrestling a great match here.
Second period over there on mat number 1. Still scoreless with Lunsman and McLaren. It'll be McLaren's choice to start the second, and he will take down to start this second period.
Oh, there's another stalling call against Morgan Rowley, and inside wrist on the right. There's on the left, chicken wing on the right by Ruffridge. 7 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it. Morgan Rowley will have to come back in the backside and to stay in the tournament. That's going to be a 5-0 win for Ruffridge.
And up to his feet is McLaren. 1-0. He's going to take a lead here in the second period. And here's Lunsman with a long shot attempt. He's got to fight off as there's a front headlock right now by McLaren. Over on mat number 5, it's going to be Matthew Doyle for Independence. He's going to be up on mat 5 right now as he'll be taking on Coy Roos from West Liberty.
So this will be a great match. Two of the area's best, Jamie, going at it right now on mat 1 and mat 5, trying to join the freshman Kane Lunsman in the semis. Matt Doyle, the sophomore from Independence, taking on the junior from West Liberty. Nice shot by Doyle as he drives Roos off the edge of the mat. And slow back to the middle is Matt Doyle. Just underway. These are the 2A quarterfinals. There's an outside single, now moves to an inside single as Roos. He's got the right leg of Doyle picked up. He's going to back trip the sophomore and cover up the tips for a 2-point takedown. So Coy Roos, the junior from West Liberty, will dent the scoreboard first, and he will go up 2-0 with 1:25 and counting.
Still 1-0 over there in favor of Chase McLaren of Atlantic over Chase Lunsman of Monticello. 20 seconds left to go in the second period of that match. It'll be Lunsman's choice to start the third. So he'd like to maybe score here, try to end this second period with a score, and head into the third with a lead.
Roos on top now with the chicken wing on the left side of Doyle. He started with an inside wrist and rolled it out to a bar, and then he hooked the chicken wing. Matt Doyle's going to have to get his head up and start moving here. The referee just talking to him. Again, Zach, you can stay underneath in that tight position, but you got to keep your head up. Once the head drops, the official's going to start talking to you about working.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you don't see much movement there, and his arms are kind of clasped underneath his body there, so he's got to get his hands out and his head up.
Bruce very tough on top, very long and lean, 138-pounder, using that length to his advantage here. He is draped over the top of the sophomore.
Chase Lunsman to his feet. He's going to tie this match 1-1. Minute 50 left to go in this third period as Lunsman's going to get backed off the edge of the mat. We reset, 1:45 left to go here in this match. So I'd like to see Chase Lunsman go to work on his feet here and try to take a lead. Here he is on a shot. He's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. So Chase Lunsman with the takedown. Minute 35 left to go. Quickly up to his feet is McLaren. As Lunsman trying to return him to the mat, he's going to dive in on the leg of McLaren. And McLaren trying to come around to pick up an escape with a minute 25 left to go here in this third period. Lunsman's got to work up here. Don't want to get called for stalling, and off the edge of the mat we go with 1:16 left to go, and Chase Lunsman leading 3-1.
Jamie, Matt Doyle is in the blood corner. He's got that mat burn on the bridge of his nose, so to stay with Lunsman.
So we reset here. Lunsman will come set. Chase Lunsman here, as he's going to ride the left side, and it's going to be a caution against Lunsman. So we will restart here. As Lunsman again riding the left side, he's going to dive in on the leg as McLaren came right up to his feet. As Lunsman is going to return him to the mat, flatten him out. 1:03 left to go here in this third period. So Chase Lunsman trying to advance into the semifinals as well. Joining Kane Lunsman in the semifinals later tonight. Now 1-point escape from McLaren, and he backs Lunsman off the edge of the mat. The Atlantic coach is looking for stalling here as we go off the edge. 52 seconds left to go in this match. Long shot here by McLaren. Front headlock now by Lunsman, trying to cut the corner. He tried that little softball pitch as they go off the edge of the mat. And again, looking for stalling are the Atlantic coaches. I think every time Lunsman backs off the edge of the mat, those coaches are throwing their arm up in the air, looking for stalling.
Jamie, a 1-point escape by Matt Doyle on the restart, and he's gonna cut the gap now. Shot by Doyle. He's gonna cover the hips of Roos, and he's gonna take a 3-2 lead. So Matt Doyle now up 3-2 on a beautiful low-level shot on Coy Roos. Roos reached for the head of Doyle, and Doyle dropped right in, and then cut the corner in a hurry. Now he's riding on top. He's up 3-2 with 57 seconds left.
And Lunsman in on a shot here. 17 seconds left to go, and he's in on a high crotch. He's in on the right leg. Now he's going to cut through between the legs. This is a good place to sit if you're Chase Lunsman with 5 seconds left to go, and it looks like he is going to move on with a 3-2 win is Chase Lunsman, as he will advance into the semifinals with a 3-2 win. He'll take on defending state champ Matt Robertson of Davenport Assumption in the semifinals later tonight. But a great win there by Chase Lunsman.
What a way to get the job done, Jamie. Very smart, very strategically, very opportunistic. Chase takes right now. 26 seconds on the clock here. They're going to reset the clock. Doyle up on top, riding. They went off the edge of the mat, and the clock kept running, so they're going to reset that second period. Seconds left to go in the second period. Doyle up on top, riding now. Tilt attempt by Doyle. Roos is going to roll through. That's wrist ride. He's got the right wrist of Coy Roos trapped underneath, and he's controlling that with his left hand, trying to load Roos up on his hip for a tilt. And they go off the edge of the mat in front of the West Liberty coaching staff. 9 seconds left to go. And you got to ride him out here, Zach. You don't want to give Roos anything to get excited about. They're going to get a caution against Doyle. Trying to anticipate that whistle. There's the set, second set. Hard chop by Doyle. Nice tight waist by Matt Doyle and a chop to an inside wrist. 3 seconds left to go. We will go to the third period. Matt Doyle, 2 minutes away from a semifinal matchup here. It's going to be Roos's choice. He's going to go neutral. And I think that bodes well for Matt Doyle. He feels very comfortable on his feet.
As Jake Raker from Beckman will be up here shortly, as we'll have his match coming up. I don't believe he's been called yet, but he will be. I believe he's the next wrestler up here at 145.
With a long shot by Doyle, he's going to go to Kelly. Let's see if he can dump Roos to his hip. He does. He's going to pull out his head for a 2-point takedown. The sophomore from Independence executing that Kelly to perfection. As Roos came with an underhook, and Doyle just pinched his elbow tight and dropped in. Started with the Fireman's and went to Kelly. 5-3 now with a minute and a half left to stand up by Coy Roos. Doyle trying to reach down and pick up an ankle. Now Doyle's going to drive Roos off the edge of the mat, and we will get a restart. Nice job by the sophomore.
And over in the corner, in the where the coaches and wrestlers come out, is Matthew Doyle's father, Michael Doyle, as does not go in the corner for any of Matthew's matches. He's standing along the guardrail here over on the left side of the arena here. Very animated over there in the corner.
Good spy there, Jamie. 1:11 left to go. Roos in a stand-up. He's going to split the hands of Doyle and turn and face him. It's 5-3 right now with a minute and 3 left on the clock and in this match. Coy Roos now on the attack. Doyle goes to work on a 2-on-1 rush, and he's got the right arm of Roos tied up, and he's going to drive Roos off the edge of the mat. Back to the middle we go. Good strategy there by the sophomore to tie up those arms of Coy Roos. He's a junior from West Liberty at 50-6. Long shot by Roos. Here comes Doyle with that fireman's carry. Right back to Kelly. He's going to pop his head out for another 2-point takedown. He's up 7-3 now. Picture perfect again. Zach McCool, you like that fireman's carry. That's the key, keeping your head up and popping that arm out so you block your opponent from hitting the go-behind.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to keep basically you got to keep that arm tight. That's the only time you can really get in some trouble is when you go and sit to your side. You definitely have to have that arm pitched over top of that arm or over top of your shoulders. So, very nice job by Matthew Doyle there.
Well, 25 seconds left to go in the match. Doyle up 7-4. Roos on the attack. A long single shot by Roos. Reshot by Doyle. He's back in that fireman's carry situation. Now he drops in on a single. He's going to burn some clock with 10 seconds left to go here. Roos is going to pick up a 2-point takedown. A 1-point escape now by Doyle. It's 8-6. 5 seconds left to go. Doyle's in reverse gear. He's going to punch his ticket to the semis with an 8-6 win. Matthew Doyle, the sophomore. Are you watching, Jamie?
I was watching.
Outstanding. Matt Doyle with an 8-6 outstanding win. So Doyle beats Colby Toole from PCM 4-3 yesterday. Now he comes back with an 8-6. Coach Mike Doyle is going to add a few more gray hairs to that head of his. What a feeling there to watch your son wrestle two great matches here at the tournament, Jamie.
Side by side in front of us, Mitchell Mangold out on mat number 6, taking on Baylor Krieger of Comanche. Over on mat number 8, it's Jake Raker from Beckman. He trails 2-1, trying to come out the backside as he's taking on Austin Roseboom from Boyden Hall, Rock Valley. And Roseboom with an early takedown and an escape for Raker. And now working on another takedown here is Roseboom. Mangold and Krieger still scoreless here as that match just underway.
A couple of good ones right here in front of us. Krieger from Comanche has a heavily wrapped right leg there, and trying to go upper body with Mitchell Mangold. Mangold doing a nice job sagging and keeping his hips away. Check the skinny out on Krieger, a junior at 45-3. So a good season for the junior from Comanche. And off the edge, Krieger takes a long shot. Mangold does a nice job snapping him down. So back to the middle we go on the restart. 42 seconds left as Raker goes to the blood corner to get that nose taken care of. 34 seconds, 0-0, Krieger and Mangold in this very hotly contested quarterfinal round match at weight class 152, class 2A. Mangold, the junior from Manchester, and Krieger, the junior from Comanche. 18 seconds left to go. A lot of heavy hand fighting here. Mangold doing a great job making Krieger carry his load. Now a snap down attempt by Mangold. 2-on-1 now by Krieger. He's got the left arm of Mitchell Mangold wrapped up in a Russian tie. Mangold doing a nice job keeping Krieger away. 3 seconds left to go in period 1, and we will go to period 2 with no score.
And over here, another takedown for Roseboom, and now stalling against Roseboom as he leads Raker 4-1 now, as Mangold's going to go to the blood corner. Mat 4, we're going to see Luke Hageman come to the mat for Beckman.
This is bang, 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 gentlemen.
Yep, and it's going to keep coming because then you got Jack Newhouse at 170.
That's too bad that we can't sit back. These are some great matches. I'd like to be able to concentrate on one at a time, but we got 3 of the area's best going at it right now.
Escape over there for Raker. He trails now 4-2, as that was here in the second period. It's 4-2, minute 10 left to go, second period for Jake Raker. He trails against Austin Roseboom from Boyden Hall, Rock Valley. As here's a takedown for Roseboom, and he's going to pick up some near fall points as well. There's Roseboom. He's got Raker on his back at 6-2. He's going to pick up a 3-point near fall. As Roseboom, he's a good one. As Roseboom ranked number 4 in the state in Class 3A.
Mangold and Krieger now underway. Krieger Krieger with a long switch. We're going to get a stalemate right there as Mangold blocks him off. And Krieger coming right to that switch and staying with it. Luke Hageman taking on Peyton Pelkey, and Hageman with the 2-point takedown. We've seen Pelkey at the Independence District. Long switch by Krieger again. Now he tries a high leg over on Mangold. Mangold showing some great balance here. Krieger high leg over on Mangold. Mangold reloads. Now a Turk by Mangold. This is where he loves to be.
Elevate.
He scoops that right leg.
Elevate.
Now let's see if he can take Krieger to his back. He's got Krieger going to his back with a cross face from left to right. There's some back points. Mitchell Mangold has Baylor Krieger on his back. See if he can readjust that. He picked up a 2-point near fall. Did he get a 5 count?
I think he might have got
a 5 count. The referee's got three fingers out there. This is where Mitch Mangold is at his best as he lifted up and picked up that Turk and stepped through and then quickly went with the cross face to far shoulder and picked up a 3-point near fall. 45 seconds left to go in period number 2. Mangold still riding that Turk. Krieger's going to reach back and try to grab that right knee of Mangold, and that's going to help Mitchell Mangold reload the Turk. And he goes right back to work with a cross face. Now he reaches back and grabs that ankle. He's got Krieger going to his back. Could be a fall for Mangold if he can readjust himself and tee out. Regardless, he's got 23 seconds left, and you're in a great position here, Zach McCool, if you're Mitch Mangold.
He's got that outside leg right there that he's continuing to pull out with him, and so it's starting to tighten that thing up, but he's just bridging on that top of his head right now.
And I think what the deal with Mangold there, too, is it looked like Krieger's left shoulder was sitting on top of Mangold's left shoulder. So we go to the third period over there with Raker. He trails 9-2 as Roseboom chooses down to start the third period. Over here on mat number 4, a 2-point near fall for Luke Hageman. He goes up 4-0 here on Peyton Pelkey of Union.
Then Coach Voss and Coach Phillips are going to put Mitchell Mangold down underneath Krieger. So Mitchell Mangold, 1:54 away from a trip to the semifinals. There's Krieger with the hard cradle as Mangold went to the stand-up. Mangold got his arm out, so Krieger could not lock up the cross-face cradle. He's still got a cradle locked up. Mangold trying to split the hands of Krieger. That's going to be a 2-point reversal for Mangold as he ends up with a leg lace. Now he's going to pop himself back around the hips. And he's up 5-0 now, and he's going to let Krieger loose. Back to our feet we go. It's 5-1 now with 1:25 left on the clock.
Hageman chooses down to start the second period, leading 4-0. As 1:15 left to go, he's up to his feet, building his base. Now a hard switch. He's going to catch Pelkey on his back momentarily. He is going to pick up a 2-point reversal and go up 6-0. Over on mat number 8, it's 10-2 with an escape by Roseboom over Jake Raker of Beckman. 1 minute left to go in that match.
And Jamie, in mat number 6, it's under a minute left to go, 59 seconds. A long double by Krieger, and a blast double by Krieger. He's going to set Mangold on his back side. It's 5-3 now with 50 seconds left to go. So if you're Mitchell Mangold, you got to watch the cradle. You got to keep your head up. As Krieger goes to a spiral right on the right side of Mangold. Mangold up in a tripod stand-up. There's a leg lace by Krieger, and Mangold's going to kick out the leg. 31 seconds left. It's 5-3. Krieger up on top looking for a cradle. Mangold doing a great job with hand control. 24 seconds and counting. There comes that cradle again. Great hand control. 1-point escape by the junior from West Delaware. It's now 6-3 with 15 seconds left to go.
Look at Coach Voss in the corner there.
Yeah, he
looks like he's wrestling that chair a little bit.
Well, I think he's got to keep his hand on it so he doesn't get too far away from it.
Well, if you're Mitchell Mangold, got to be careful right here as Krieger tried to come upper body with 4 seconds left to go. And you got to get some hand control here, Zach McCool. Or if you're Mitch Mangold, you can go in reverse gear right now, and that's going to do it. Mangold's going to win a hard-fought match, 6-3. So Mangold will be in the semifinals. A great match there by the junior. That's a huge win, Jamie and Zach.
Yes, it is. And over on mat number 8, Jake Raker found his second win, got a takedown, and cut Roseboom loose. But Roseboom is going to win that match. He fights off Raker, and he's going to win that match 11-4. So Jake Raker will move to the backside. He'll take on Colton Vest of South Tama in the consolation quarterfinals, second round consolations.
Well, over on mat number 4, Luke Hageman now up 9-0 as he has turned Peyton Pelkey on his back with a tilt show. And we're going neutral in period number 3. So Luke Hageman wrestling with a lot of confidence after that big win yesterday morning, 8-6 over number 3 ranked West Cummings from Prairie City Monroe. Long double shot by Luke Hageman. Pelkey in a long down block. Might get a stalemate right here. Referee's going to let him wrestle. As front headlock by Pelkey. Hageman's controlling the right elbow. It's sunk deep. There's your stalemate right there. All right, 106 and counting. Long single shot by Pelkey. Hageman using those long levers to down block on Pelkey. Now front headlock by Hageman. 9-0 is our score with 57 seconds left. Luke Hageman doing a great job here controlling the short, stocky Pelkey, using his length and his leverage. 44 seconds left to go. And a 2-on-1 now by Pelkey as he's got the right arm of Hageman posted on the mat. Hageman keeping his hips back and staying long and strong right here. Kelly attempt by Pelkey. Again, Hageman's going to block him off. We are under 30 seconds, 28 seconds and counting. Luke Hageman 27 seconds away from punching his ticket to the semis. Pelkey short and stocky. Snap down. He's going to try to spin and get the corner on Hageman. Hageman again staying square underneath and blocking Pelkey off. 19 seconds left. Great match here by the senior from Beckman Catholic, making the most of his first time here at the state tournament. 8 seconds left to go. Pelkey in the front headlock trying to circle Hageman. Hageman's going to stay square with him, and that's going to do it as the clock counts down. 9-0 win, Beckman Catholic fans, as Luke Hageman will punch his ticket to the very solid 9-0 win over a very good Peyton Pelkey from Union LaPorte City.
And over on mat number 7, Jack Newhouse on the mat. He's taking on Lucas Rowland of PCM over in the quarterfinals on mat number 7. Newhouse was in on a shot, couldn't finish. He went to that, believe it or not, Roger, he went to that drive cradle from his feet, but they went off the edge of the mat. Minute 35 left to go. First period for Jack Newhouse.
Well, we saw in the news this morning that this young man from PCM was featured on the sports. As just a side note here, Jamie, his mom was just diagnosed with breast cancer, and they've got a T-shirt thing going on. You're probably going to see a lot of pink T-shirts around mat number 7. I guess they're straight across, supporting his mom as she goes through this battle. And this young man, Roland, has dedicated this season to his mother. So an emotional match here for Jack Newhouse, taking on very good Lucas Rowland. Rowland now with the double underhook on Newhouse. Newhouse with an overhook on Rowland. Jack Newhouse keeping his hips back, not giving Rowland anything to work with. It's 2-1 with 47 seconds left to go in period number 1. Newhouse trying to get a wrist on the right side of Rowland, controlling that 2-on-1 from there. There's a long single shot, sweep single by Rowland. He pops his head to the inside. Nice down block by Newhouse. He's in great position right here. If he can continue to sag and stuff, he might be able to cut the corner and pick up a 2-point defensive takedown. Rowland trying to knee slide into Newhouse. 20 seconds left to go. And Rowland showing some muscle right there. He knee slides right into Newhouse, pops his head to the outside, covers his hips up for a 2-point takedown. It's now 4-1 with 8 seconds left to go in period number 1. Newhouse up to his feet. Let's see if he can score 1 here, and that's going to do it for period number 1. Mat number 4, I believe, is that Owen Grover, Jamie? Mat number 4?
Yep, Owen Grover up on mat 4, taking on Evan Rozanke from New Hampton, Turkey Valley.
All right, it looks like Rowland will choose down to start period number 2. Jack Newhouse down 4-1. And Rowland is a junior at 46-1, so he's had an outstanding year, Zach, at 46-1.
Yeah, once again, you talk about how many matches these guys are wrestling now. Back in the day, it was 40, 30, and now all of a sudden you're seeing 50 and sometimes even 60.
That's some of these guys that have wrestled in the team duels, and you put 3 matches there, and then you wrestle 5 here. Now that's another 8 matches tacked on to if you wrestle over 50. So you are right. 135 and counting. Newhouse with a spiral ride on Roland. Got a spiral ride with the right. Tries to go that claw with the left and driving Roland forward. Roland's going to work some hand control here. Outside stand-up by Roland. Newhouse is going to try to get to the side. Now Newhouse will drop in and pick up a single. And Newhouse is going to back trip Roland. Roland's going to try to trap the right leg of Newhouse. Newhouse now trying to load that drive cradle up as he goes around the head from right to left. A long switch by Roland. He's going to get his hips out and hook on to the right leg of Newhouse and pull himself behind for a 2-point reversal. It's now 6-1. 6-1 now in favor of Lucas Roland, the junior from PCM. 46 seconds left to go. In period number 2, Newhouse down 6-1. Roland returning the favor to Newhouse with a spiral ride of his own. Newhouse now up on all fours. Roland tries to slap a drive cradle on. Newhouse might be able to pick up a 1-point escape here. 6-2 now. Now go behind by Newhouse off the edge of the mat. He's going to pick up a 1-point escape. Nice job by Jack Newhouse.
That's Rozanki with a 1-point escape over here. He goes up 1-0. 55 seconds left to go in the second period here on mat number 4 at 182.
All right, neutral we go with 20 seconds. Jack Newhouse with a single, cuts across to a double. Let's see if he can finish it. Got the single of Roland up. Roland with a hard whizzer. 11 seconds left to go in period 2. Great shot by Newhouse. And he just couldn't. He tried to reach across and block the right leg of Roland and finish with a double. And Roland showed some strong hips there. And we're going to finish this period 6-2.
Over here on mat number 4, Owen Grover did a nice drop double, last double, picked him right up off the mat in Rozanki and put him almost to his back, but he goes up 2-1 with 39 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, we've got Roland going to the blood corner. So, Zach, we can stay with Grover. And the Beckman Catholic Blazers trying to go 2 and 3 here. Grover trying to join teammate Luke Hageman into the semifinals, and he's got a tough ride right now. Got a great ride right here, and keeping Rozanki's head and shoulders pasted to the mat. With 9 seconds left to go, we might go to the third period with Owen Grover up 2-1, and we'll see whose choice it's going to be. As Lucas Roland still in the blood corner. Jack Newhouse in this corner getting a little coaching from Coach Voss and Coach Payton. 6-2, Newhouse behind, 2-1, Grover ahead, and it's going to be Grover's choice, and he will choose down, and it will be Newhouse's choice, and he will choose down. Jack Newhouse, 4 points away from tying it up. Lucas Roland now will ride the left side of Newhouse. Newhouse with a stand-up. Roland's going to drop in on a single to the left side of Newhouse. Newhouse in a down block. He's going to slide his hips. Let's see if he can break the grip of Roland. Might hit a go-by, there's a 1-point escape. 6-3. Jack Newhouse, he's got a motor. We saw that in that ultimate tiebreaker in the district.
And Grover with a 1-point escape over here. He goes up 3-1. 1:15 left to go in this third period. So I'd like to see him go back to that double leg, Zach, like you saw before, getting that takedown to go up 2-1. And now he's got 1:05 left to go to try to add to that lead.
2-on-1 by Newhouse. He tried to short drag Roland and missed the mark. He goes back to work with it on the right side of Roland. 1:11 left to go in the match. Jack Newhouse trying to work that 2-on-1. Now he's going to try to drop in on a single. Over and under now by Roland. Not sure if Jack Newhouse wants to be in an over and under. We'll see how he works out of it. Roland's going to underhook the left side of Newhouse and just hang on. Newhouse is going to try to drop in on a single. Go behind the tip by Roland. This might work well for Jack Newhouse. He's good in this situation. As Roland dropped in on a single, his head to the outside. Newhouse trying to scoop the right knee. Newhouse trying to scoop the right knee of Roland. Roland tightening up that grip on the right leg of Jack Newhouse. Newhouse reaches down, tries to pick up an ankle. Roland elevates Newhouse, and now he's got Jack Newhouse on his left hip. Newhouse over the top of Roland. Roland's going to pop his head out, drive across Newhouse for a 2-point takedown.
Over here on mat number 4, Rozanski hits a deep shot in on Owen Grover, and Owen Grover got his big hits down, and so he goes up 5-1 with only 5 seconds left here to go. So he's looking to advance to the semifinals with Luke Hageman, and he does.
Grover will win. He'll move on to the semifinals tonight, take on Julian Broderston of Davenport Assumption. So great match there by Owen Grover.
And Jamie, they're guaranteed getting in the semis. They're guaranteed a spot on the podium, I believe, are they not?
That is correct.
All right, 2 seconds left. It's 8-3. So Jack Newhouse wrestles a whale of a match against a very good Lucas Rowland, but he's going to lose that 8-3. So we will see Jack Newhouse later on this afternoon in a consolation wrestleback, 1 win away from being on the podium. So we'll see who his opponent will be. And again, Jamie, you talk about that Newhouse suffering a loss, and you're coming in with somebody that's rested who won yesterday.
Yeah, it is. And, he's coming off a win, Newhouse coming off a loss. So how are you going to flush that last match and try to get back in and try to come back from that win? We should have Hunter Crawford up. He's on mat number 4 right now as he's taking on Hunter Crawford at 220, taking on Caden Sutton from ADM. So should be another good match here.
Oh, yes, it is. A nice double by Crawford as he's in on Sutton, and Sutton's going to have to go in reverse gear and back up as Hunter Crawford last double just ran out of real estate on that blue mat number 4. And we'll get the skinny on Sutton. He is 30-8, and he's a sophomore, so a winnable match here for the senior from Independence trying to join the upstart sophomore Matthew Doyle in the semis. Hunter Crawford having an outstanding year, 42-6. Hard-fought 3-2 win last night over Chase Bellin from Knoxville. So Caden Sutton from ADM standing in his way. Another long shot by Crawford. So Jamie, Hunter Crawford doing something that he didn't do last night, and that's take multiple shots.
Yeah, and that's where he's best, when he's in there shooting. So like to see Hunter Crawford continue that here.
1:03 and counting, period number 1. Class 2A quarterfinals. Now we're going to get a stalling call against Sutton for backing up and backing out and blocking off Hunter Crawford. So Coach Mike Doyle in the corner, watching his senior 220-pounder punch his ticket to the semis. Nice elbow pass by Crawford. Once again, Sutton blocking off with his head. Not sure that Sutton's going to take any shot here at all. Sutton with a win over Kobe Simon from West Liberty, the freshman, yesterday. Nice elbow pass again by Crawford. And now Sutton on the attack. 34 seconds and counting, period number 1. Sutton with a hard collar tie with his right. Crawford trying to elbow pass that right elbow and attack that right side of Cade Sutton. Nice snap down by Crawford. And again, Sutton blocking off with his head. There's an elbow pass by Sutton, a go behind attempt by Crawford, a go behind by Sutton. And now Sutton's going to underhook the right side of Crawford and pull him off the mat with 12 seconds left to go. Right here with 8 seconds left to go. 8 seconds left to go. Once again, another long shot by Crawford. That's Crawford's 5th or 6th shot here. Sutton has yet to take an offensive shot here on the senior from Independence. That's going to do it for period number 1, 0-0 on the scoreboard. It's going to be Sutton's choice as he's got the red ankle band on, and he is going to choose down. And there's the start. Nice chop, tight waist by Crawford. He's got a tilt on Sutton, and he got a 1,001 count with a tight waist tilt. He just couldn't quite load the sophomore up for the second count. Nice spiral ride by Crawford. Sutton trying to work some hand control. Crawford up on top, being heavy on the hands, heavy on the shoulders, heavy on the head and neck of the sophomore Tiger. A sit-out turn and stand-up by Sutton, and he's going to pick up a 1-point escape It's now 1-0 with 1:31 left in period number 2. On the attack is Hunter Crawford. Crawford's going to knee slide into a double. And once again, Sutton in reverse gear. Caden Sutton from ADM. Adel DeSoto Minburn. 118 and counting. 1-0 lead for Sutton. Crawford now back to a hard collar tie, trying to make Sutton carry his weight. Sutton now blocking Crawford off with his head with a hard collar tie. They are forehead to forehead, banging foreheads. These two baby bulls at weight class 220. We're under a minute. There's a nice shot by Crawford once again. Sutton backing off and blocking off. I'd like to see that stalling call. I'm not sure that we're going to get it. 54 seconds left to go. For the senior from Independence with the right idea, staying on the offensive attack here. Again, not shooting himself out of the match, but trying to set up some good shots here from neutral position. 38 seconds and counting. Period number 2. Once again, Crawford. There's the backing up. That's 1-1 now. Hunter Crawford backing up. He's got Sutton in reverse gear. There's the stalling call. We were tied up at 1. Now Sutton comes alive. Bull rushing Crawford. Crawford's going to hold his own space on the mat and circle back in and keep Sutton to the outside. Now a hard collar tie by Crawford, retied by Sutton. Heavy hand work by both wrestlers to the head and neck. 17 seconds left to go. It's going to be Crawford's choice. It's going to be Crawford's choice in the third period. And with 12 seconds left to go, we will probably go to the third period. And this thing tied up at 1. So Hunter Crawford finding himself in another dogfight here after that hard-fought 3-2 win last night against the senior from Knoxville. And Crawford will go in down position. All right, Sutton will ride the left side of the Mustang, and there's a switch by Crawford. He's going to latch onto the leg. Let's see if he can pick up two-point reversal for Hunter Crawford, and that is huge right there. Now Crawford will go up 3-1. That was huge. I think Sutton thought he was going to come with the stand-up and popped right into that switch. And then Sutton tried to find the edge of the mat once again, and Crawford dropped in before Sutton could get his whole body off the edge. So a 3-1 lead now for Hunter Crawford, the senior from Independence, trying to join Matthew Doyle in those semifinals later today. Nice ride by Crawford as he's stepping over the left ankle of Sutton. Tight waist with the right. Now Sutton with the stand-up is going to try to split the hands of Crawford. He does. It's now 3-2. We'll see how offensive Caden Sutton gets right now. Crawford has taken 5 or 6 shots to the legs of Sutton. Sutton yet to take an offensive shot on Crawford. Once again, Crawford with a long shot. Good strategy there by Crawford. Back, taking a shot, and right on the edge of the mat, making Sutton back off.
That's exactly what your coaching staff always teaches you, and I'm sure Coach Doyle does the same thing. Is once you get to the out of bounds lines, is always take that last shot to keep the referee knowing that you're still moving forward and still working. And there's a 2-point takedown on the edge of the mat right there by Hunter Crawford. That's a very nice job. He basically just bull rushed him right there, right to his backside, and picked up 2 points.
Yeah, Sutton finally forced a shot. We soon find out why Caden Sutton doesn't take a lot of offensive shots, as he shot from a long way away, and that let Hunter Crawford drive Sutton right over his hips. And you were right, Zach. He bull rushed him right to his left hip, and that made him easy. Once Sutton was collapsed, it was easy for Crawford to cover him up. And we're going to get a caution. Caution against Crawford for starting before the whistle. 38 seconds away. Crawford up 5-2. And now you got to keep wrestling. Stand up, sit out, turn in by Sutton. Tight waist. Tight waist right there by Crawford. Tight waist and an inside wrist. 26 seconds left to go. Crawford sitting on the ankle of Sutton. Sutton now trying to come to a stand-up. Crawford hanging on now, wrapped around the waist. He's either going to have to lift and return or cut him loose. 5-3 now with 15 seconds left to go. Sutton's been warned for stalling. Crawford not. Here's a headlock attempt by Sutton, and Crawford slips it for another 2-point takedown. 7-3. Mustang fans, you're going to have your second semifinalist here as Hunter Crawford will join Matthew Doyle with a 7-3 win over Caden Sutton from ADM. Nice job there by the senior Mustang, Jamie Vasky and Zach.
Well, it was, and a great job there by Hunter Crawford. He moves to the semifinals. He'll take on Boone McDermott from Dubuque-Wahlert. But I tell you what, great match there by very smart wrestled match by Hunter Crawford there over Sutton. And, didn't have to, he kind of let, at the end there, all he needed to do was kind of let Sutton put himself in bad positions, and that's what he did. And great job, great match there by Hunter Crawford.
Well, Jamie, I think
we're done till 126. Not even one. We'll watch Joe Pins of Dubuque Hempstead, and then we don't have another wrestler until 152, and that'll be Riker Karimsky of Western Dubuque. So we're going to have quite a bit of a break here. Until 152. So we'll jump back on when Joe Pins let you know how Joe Pins finishes up from Dubuque Hempstead. But again, our coverage today of postseason wrestling on KMCH brought to you by Farmer Savings Bank, Via Field Animal Health Clinic, Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, and the Edgewood Feed Mill. Thanks to all of our sponsors of postseason athletics here on KMCH. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for 152 and Riker Karimsky for Western Dubuque. Right here is from the 2018 State Wrestling Championships at the Wells Fargo Arena on KMCH Sports.
BNS Portables would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and the classroom. Good luck from BNS Portables in Dundee.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Best of luck to all our area athletes, teams, and coaches from your tax professionals at H&R Block in Manchester. Nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Visit them today to get your maximum refund. Guaranteed. Based on maximum refund guarantee, not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit H&R Block at 1208 West Main Street in Manchester.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs. Proud supporters of the Western Dubuque Bobcats.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at 3
This is junior 152-pound state qualifier Riker Krimsky from Western Dubuque, and you're listening to State Wrestling Action on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Jamie Vasky, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back with you. We're getting ready for Riker Krimsky as he will be the next match called. As we said, we would keep an eye on Joe Pins. Joe Pins at Dubuque Hempstead in the quarterfinals was an 8-3 winner over Brock Espelin of Des Moines East. So Pins will advance to the semifinals. So we'll get his opponent here before too long, as had to do a little computer restart here as the internet working a little slow today. So we don't have his opponent yet, but we will have that for you before too long, as again, Joe Pins, an 8-3 winner, and he moves into the semifinals, which will be later tonight. Riker Krimsky getting ready. He's waiting in the wings of the Wells Fargo Arena as he will be taking on Lanny Herzog of Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln. As again, he will be the next match up. And then we'll have a little bit of probably not much of a break, judging by how things went in our Class 2A session. But then we'll have Devin Ludwig from Western Dubuque. He'll be in the quarterfinals taking on Joey Mitchell from Ottumwa. So it's been a good morning. What did you count, Zach? 7 Area 2A wrestlers that are going to be wrestling in the semifinals later this afternoon. So, and not only wrestling in the semifinals, they are also going to be state place winners, and that's huge.
Absolutely. You know, whenever you come down here and win 2 matches right away, it makes you feel pretty good. You take a little bit of a deep breath, but not too big of a deep breath, because you still got that ultimate goal of getting on the top steps. So it's very nice to get out here and basically you're not going to have a very easy match here. I mean, any time that you're down here, so you can't relax ever. And right there, though, they can take a little bit of a deep breath, knowing that they did get a medal at the Iowa State Wrestling Tournament.
Well, Roger, Riker Krimsky, another one of those looking to win this next match and get himself on the podium, as he's wrestled well of late. He had that tech fall yesterday in that opening round, and tell you what, a lot of points scored by Riker Krimsky as he'll be up on mat 5.
Yeah, that was a great job, a 15-0 tech fall over Jackson Rigdon from Dubuque Hempstead. But the level of competition gets a little bit tougher here as he's taking on the senior from Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, Lanny Herzog, who is 48-2. Krimsky 42-5 right now. So it's going to be a brawl right here with the short, stocky bulldog Riker Krimsky. He's going to have to leave everything out here on the mat right now, taking on a very good Herzog. But again, the way Krimsky's been wrestling here as of late, I will not count him out of this match. Again, Western Dubuque wrestling a very tough schedule. So, Jamie, you talk about that a lot. You can't look at wins and losses here because some teams wrestle a very tough schedule, and those losses are quality losses.
Absolutely, as they're quickly in a flurry of action down there on mat 5, and that could suit Riker Krimsky well here.
Well, that was a long single shot by Herzog, and a nice whizzer by Krimsky, and as Krimsky tried to wing that whizzer down, the long, lanky Herzog put a cross body right in on the right side of Krimsky and covered his hips up for a 2-point takedown. Now he's working a half Nelson on the left side of Krimsky, so those long levers by Herzog were quickly seen why he's got 48 wins and only 2 losses, as he is very physical up on top. And, Zach, there's nothing more frustrating than wrestling somebody with long arms and long legs that's good with the legs.
Yeah, that's one of the toughest positions to ever be in, is somebody that's cross-body ride and then can get underneath your arms there and get you stretched out. Very uncomfortable. Doesn't make you breathe very well down there. So he definitely kind of got to ball up at first and hope for a stalemate and then get back and get up right away.
Yeah, Herzog with the double leg in right now. He's got legs in on both sides, and he's working a half Nelson and a power half Nelson. And now Krimsky trying to get up on all fours, and once again, Herzog is going to stretch him out. And 41 seconds left to go in period number 1. Like to get a stalemate right here and give Krimsky an opportunity for a restart. as Herzog is underneath both arms, now trying to stuff the head of Krimsky and rotate the hips of Krimsky from right to left and try to expose the shoulder blades. But the junior from Western Dubuque is doing a nice job keeping his chest flat, keeping his arms in, and now we finally get a stalemate. Boy, that was a lot of clock burn by Herzog. 17 seconds left to go in period one. Got a stalemate, so Krimsky will get a shot at a restart. So got to keep those elbows in. Spiral ride now by Herzog, and here comes a leg back in on the right side. And now a leg in on the left side as Krimsky's trying to block him off. And 7 seconds left to go. So if you like the Krimsky, Zach and Jamie, down is not going to be the place where you're going to choose.
No, I think he can do a nice job on his feet there, especially with Herzog taking a long shot in the first period and unfortunately continue to pound his knees and get underneath there. So, that's the thing that you got to continue to look at is get on your feet or go work hard on top right here in the second period.
All right, so Herzog will go down. Krimsky up on top. A quick stand-up by Herzog. Krimsky's going to drop in on a single to the right side of Herzog, and he's hanging on for dear life right now as Herzog is draped over the top of Krimsky. He's kind of smothering him right now with those long arms and long legs. Krimsky now trying to come out the back door, a one-arm push-up by Krimsky, trying to elevate. It's going to be a snap and spin by Herzog for a two-point reversal. Here comes a cross-body ride again by Herzog on the right side of Krimsky. And Krimsky's going to have to really work to get those legs and hips free. Herzog throwing in a power half Nelson, this time on the right side of Krimsky, making Krimsky try to get his head and chest up, but being very difficult to get his head and chest up on that power half Nelson. Crossface now by Herzog. Power half Nelson now by Herzog on the left side of Krimsky. And Krimsky now up on all fours, trying to tripod roll. And once again, Herzog will stretch him out. And we'll get a stalemate right there. So short, stocky Riker Krimsky, long, lean Lanny Herzog. 51 seconds left to go here in period number two. Krimsky down 4-0. Sit-out turn-in attempt by Krimsky. Nice job this time of keeping his elbows in. Spiral ride by Herzog on the left side of Krimsky. Krimsky now trying to get to a stand-up and a front trip by Herzog. Now here comes a cross-body ride on the right side again by Herzog as Riker Krimsky belly down. Hard crossface from right to left goes Herzog. Now a power half Nelson by Herzog. So Krimsky finding the going very, very tough in this quarterfinal round match against the 48-2 senior from Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln. Now we'll get a potentially dangerous right now as Herzog had that power half Nelson back and driving that forward.
Herzog's doing a very nice job, very, very heavy on the neck of Krimsky right now, and that's very tough on you. It takes a lot of weight, pushes it forward on you, and once again, it just takes a lot of wind out of you. So you'd like to see him get to his feet and start to ball up underneath with his elbows in to try to catch one of those legs that are going in on that cross-body ride.
Well, it's going to be Krimsky's choice. And he's going to go neutral. And why wouldn't you? He tried to, he was down underneath, couldn't escape, and then he tried to ride Herzog. It's only 4-0. Krimsky not out of this match by any sense of the word. But there's a snap and a sweep single by Herzog. He's got the left leg of Krimsky. Krimsky right back to work on that hard whizzer. Here's what he wore when they started the match. Herzog draped over the top of Krimsky, trying to throw a cross body ride in. Herzog now on the top of the head of Krimsky. Krimsky trying to elevate as he's got a leg. Krimsky's got a leg of Herzog. Herzog draped over the top and through the legs. And we will get a stalemate right there. That's better action by the junior from Western Dubuque. Minute and a half left. So Riker Krimsky with a hard collar tie trying to work the head of Herzog. Krimsky now in stock position on the attack, trying to sweep singles to the right side of Herzog. And Herzog's going to back out of the shot. Herzog now in reverse gear. A long double shot now. Switches off to a single shot as Herzog. Hard whizzer now by Krimsky. Krimsky now putting weight on the whizzer, high leg over now by Herzog, and he's going to try to hook that cross-body right in, and he does. I think that's going to be a 2-point takedown, although Karimsky still has a whizzer in. He's got to bail out of that whizzer. He does, and it's going to be a 2-point takedown by Herzog. So Herzog kind of baits you with that single, and then he puts a whizzer in, and then high leg over and hooks the leg, Zach, and that's very hard to defend.
You know, he just knows how to get in that good crossbody right every single time, and a lot of those leggers do know how to do that. They bait you one way, and then all of a sudden they slip that leg in, and then they get heavy hips and heavy weight on that forehead.
Well, with 23 seconds left to go, Herzog up on top, riding a cross-body ride once again, and Riker Karimsky trying to work himself out of that situation. Very difficult, as now Herzog is underneath the left arm. A power half Nelson by Herzog. 7 seconds left to go, and Riker Karimsky will lose this battle as the clock winds down. He will lose this 6-0, and we will have to see him in the wrestlebacks. And I'm not happy about that, but I'm telling you what, that's a very stout opponent from Council Bluffs, Jamie, Lanny Herzog.
It is, and he's, we kind of knew that coming in, that he was going to be it was going to be a tall task for Riker Karimsky, and we kind of saw why there is. He kind of took it to Karimsky early and often in that match, and either way, 6-0. That's a pretty good, that's a good fight, but not what Riker Karimsky wanted there. Is he's got to try to come back, and we've talked about that. How tough it is for these kids to come back after a loss like that, and Riker Karimsky's going to have to get going here, and he's going to have to flush that one and try to come back in this consolation round. So I believe he can do that. We've seen him overcome adversity plenty in the 3 years that we've seen Riker Karimsky wrestle so far. So let's take a short break. We'll be back with Devin Ludwig, as he's going to be up at 182 pounds, as I don't believe we've called 182-pounders yet, as Ludwig for Western Dubuque is going to be taking on Joey Mitchell from Atumwa. And we'll have that match for you here in just a second, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Riker Shoe Store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 until 5:30, Wednesday, 9 until 1, and Saturday, 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington excited to announce that they will be moving to their brand new facility at 2245 330th Avenue in Dyersville sometime in March. Good luck to all area athletes from the winning teams at Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models, and works with all insurance companies and offer lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. The Woodland Eye Clinic, proudly serving Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Brew and Brew is more than just a coffee shop. They serve breakfast, lunch, cupcakes, and more. Check their Facebook page for all of their upcoming events. Good luck to all area athletes from Brew and Brew in downtown Dyersville.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
This is junior 182-pound state qualifier Devin Ludwig from Western Dubuque, and you're listening to state wrestling coverage on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Devin Ludwig from Western Dubuque up on mat number 7, as again taking on Joey Mitchell from Ottumwa here in the quarterfinals.
Well, underway on mat number 7. And Mitchell out early with a double leg takedown. He caught Devin Ludwig just a little bit flat-footed. And I'm telling you what, that was a double leg takedown by Mitchell right there. And Ludwig will have some work left to do here. Ludwig will have some work to do here as he's trying to pop his head out and hit a switch on Mitchell. Mitchell down underneath. Ludwig's going to pick up 2 if he can hook the ankle. Ludwig has a crossface. Ludwig has a crossface cradle and locked up, and Mitchell's going to lunge forward and break the grip of Ludwig, and Ludwig's going to put a crossbody right of his own in. He's up now. Oh, it's tied now, 2-2. Tied 2-2, and Ludwig with the crossbody right. He's getting high with the ride. Mitchell's going to get his hips up and pop his hips off. He's going to get his hips up and try to shake Ludwig off, and Ludwig's going to latch on to the hips of Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to pull him off the mat. It's 2-2, 103, and counting. All right, 2-2. Mitchell with a short stand-up. Ludwig, spiral right. He's going to slide Mitchell back down to his base. Ludwig trying to use that leg, maybe set up a cradle here. Mitchell underneath trying to work some hand control. Now a tight waist by Ludwig with the right, chop with the left. Now chicken wing by Ludwig on the left, inside wrist on the right. He's going to have to bump Mitchell forward as Mitchell is still up on his knees. Now Mitchell to a stand-up. Nice front trip by Ludwig. Takes him back down to the mat. Spiral ride, claw ride now by Ludwig. Mitchell back up to his feet. Back trip by Ludwig. Switch attempt by Mitchell. Re-switch by Ludwig. Off the edge of the mat they go. Referee looking for a change of position there. And we'll see if Mitchell is going to pick up 2 there with 21 seconds left to go in period 1. Ludwig trying to pull himself back on top. And they're wrestling right on the edge of the mat. And the official's going to let them wrestle right here. We're going to have locked hands on Ludwig. And I think that's going to be 1 point for Mitchell. Probably 1 point escape now by Mitchell as they are right in the coach's corner, and the referee's going to let him wrestle right on the edge of the mat. And the referee's going to confer here just a second. I think it's going to be a 1 point locked hands against Ludwig. So Mitchell will pick up 1 and go 3-2 into the second period. Mitchell's choice, and he's going to choose down on Devin Ludwig. So here we go. Mitchell will choose down. Ludwig will ride the left side. Quick stand up by Mitchell. Ludwig will go from left to right. Now front trip by Ludwig. Mitchell now trying to go back to his feet. Ludwig with the claw ride with the right. Spiral ride with the left. Trying to keep Mitchell's weight on his head and shoulders. Ludwig's going to drop down and try to set up a drive cradle. Ludwig will peel the hand off, Mitchell will peel the hand off, come to his feet. Nice front trip by Ludwig, has Mitchell back down to the mat. 3-2 is our match score here with a minute and a half left. It was Mitchell's choice. He chose down. Ludwig now with the cross body right in on the left. Power half Nelson on the right. Let's see if he can scoop both legs in. Devin Ludwig is very dangerous in this situation as he's got Joey Mitchell spread out on the middle of the mat, trying to turn him over, trying to crank those legs and turn Mitchell over to his shoulder blade. Mitchell now playing the turtle, keeping his elbows in tight. Ludwig back on top, working a power half Nelson on the right side. Mitchell trying to back out of the legs. Ludwig's going to have to sink those legs in just a little bit deeper and stay behind the arms. 55 seconds and counting in period number 2. Devin Ludwig with a half Nelson, trying to drive Mitchell over. Ludwig gets high with the legs. Mitchell now up in a tripod, trying to shake Ludwig off. Devin Ludwig will have to stay behind the arms and try to find the wrist and stretch Mitchell out. And he's going to readjust. Mitchell back up on all fours. 32 seconds and counting. The referee's letting the guys wrestle right here as Mitchell trying to get himself up and shake Ludwig off. Ludwig is doing a nice job staying behind the arms. Now power half Nelson by Ludwig on the left side this time with Joey Mitchell. And Mitchell is all spread out as Devin Ludwig has both legs in, feeling a lot better position here with 14 seconds left to go in period number 2. Devin Ludwig down by 1 though, but he's making the most of this second period by grinding and riding Joey Mitchell out. 4 seconds left to go, and Ludwig will go to the third period. Ludwig will go to the third period down by 1. Great period there, guys, for Devin Ludwig.
Yeah, it really was. And, that's, now you got to continue to work here. Starting the second period, and you got to really get to work here if you're Devin Ludwig, and I like what he's doing there. Nice hard switch to start this period.
Well, he's very, he's got some good hips, does Devin Ludwig. He's going to have to create some space here and at least score 1 to tie this up. 2 would be huge. 1 would be okay. 2 would be huge. There's a nice switch. Ludwig got his hips out. Mitchell grabbed the right leg of Ludwig and kept him from coming all the way around. Ludwig's going to wrap his left leg around the top of the hips of Joey Mitchell, and Mitchell still got the right leg of Devin Ludwig, and Ludwig can't get his hips on top of Mitchell. Cover up and start again. 1:23 left to go in period number 3. Mitchell up on top now, riding the tight waist with the left. Ludwig trying to hit that long switch again. As Mitchell keeps that ankle. Now Ludwig's going to hit the switch for a 2-point reversal. He's up 4-3 right now. Mitchell up to a stand-up. And Ludwig's going to reach down and grab an ankle and drive Mitchell off his base. Now we got stalling against Ludwig. Go figure. As Ludwig was wrapped around the legs of Mitchell, Mitchell was trying to hit a switch. Neither wrestler was moving. So Ludwig gets called for stalling with 55 seconds left to go. He is up 4-3. Now, Zach McCool, you're up by 1. And if you're Devin Ludwig, you got to go back to work here on top, being physical with the right.
I like the way he put in that cross body right. I'd like to see him get back in there and get that clock moving a little bit in his favor. But problem is he's been high a couple times here, but he can't ride onto that ankle or else he might get dinged for another stall call for another point. So he's got to be really careful here. These referees have been pretty quick to get his stalls.
And Ludwig tries to put a cross body ride in on the right side. He's high with the ride. Mitchell's going to try to get his hips up. Ludwig's going to try to readjust. Might be a 2-point reversal by Mitchell with 13 seconds left to go. 2-point reversal by Joey Mitchell with 9 seconds left. And you called it, Zach McCool. Ludwig got high with Mitchell, shook him down, and that's going to be a tough luck 5-4 loss by Devin Ludwig. And I'll tell you what, that's one you could taste. That went from sweet to sour in 13 seconds. And Devin Ludwig is going to have to come back on the backside now to stay in the tournament. Boy, an opportunity lost. And Jamie, you've seen it before. You try to put the legs in and get high. And when they work, they're great. When you get high with them, they get you into trouble.
Yeah, they do. And, we talked about that all the time, points at the end of periods. And, unfortunately, then Devin Ludwig came up on the losing end of points at the end of the period, and that's a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to swallow, and that's what we talk about, having to get rid of that match and flush it right away, because you got to come back and you're going to take on a pretty good opponent in Colin Hundred from Ankeny Centennial. So he's going to have to get rid of that match in a hurry. It's going to be tough, but. It's one of those things he's got to try to do. That's going to do it for our Class 3A wrestlers. as real quick here, Joe Pins from Dubuque Hempstead in the quarterfinals, an 8-3 win over Brock Espelin of Des Moines East. He'll take on top-ranked Brody Teskey of Fort Dodge in the semifinals later today. Also at 126, Jared Cordes of Western Dubuque. We know his opponent is going to be TJ Cole from Bettendorf in the second round consolation. 145, Elijah Demmer didn't wrestle right now, but he will take on Mason Morris of Bettendorf, as Morris was beaten by Mason Holsey of Boone. So that'll be Elijah Demmer's opponent. Riker Karimsky, 6-0 loss to Lanny Herzog of Council Bluffs. Abe Lincoln. Karimsky will go to the backside, and he'll take on Eric Steele of Sioux City East. 170 pounds, Jake Hush will take on Clement Oyadair from Sioux City North, quarterfinal round match. Devin Ludwig, as we just mentioned, will go to the backside and take on Colin Hundred of Ankeny Centennial. So we'll come back. They're going to wrestle all of these matches to their completion, and then we will come back. We will come back with Class 2A at 126. It'll be Morgan Raleigh of Anamosa taking on Colby Hewlett of Creston Orient Maxburg. So we'll take another short break and come back. You're listening to state wrestling coverage from KNCH Sports.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday 9 until 5:30, Wednesday 9 until 1, and Saturday 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington excited to announce that they will be moving to their brand new facility at 2245 330th Avenue in Dyersville sometime in March. Good luck to all area athletes from the winning teams at Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models and works with all insurance companies and offer lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. The Woodland Eye Clinic, proudly serving Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Brew and Brew is more than just a coffee shop. They serve breakfast, lunch, cupcakes, and more. Check their Facebook page for all of their upcoming events. Good luck to all area athletes from Brew and Brew in downtown Dyersville.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and the surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. Call Susie with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck in tournament action from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Cooper's Place in Ryan are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Mike and his staff at Cooper's Place in Ryan.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance, your exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amanda dealer in Manchester. If you're building a new home, remodeling, or just need to replace an old appliance, we have the selection that you're looking for. Find us at gateway.biz or give us a call at 927-3200. We deliver, install, and service everything we sell.
Community Insurance is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action. For your auto, farm, business, and home insurance, Community Insurance in Edgewood, go teams!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Ace Body Shop has moved to a much larger location. They will continue to offer the same services, plus they have a new state-of-the-art paint booth. Good luck to everyone in tournament action from Ace Body Shop, now located a quarter-mile north of Manchester.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Credit union. We know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Gudenkopf Tiling, Excavating, and Directional Drilling do tiling, waterway reconstruction, fabrication, excavating, septic, directional drilling, and basement work. Good luck from Gudenkopf Tiling, Excavating, and Directional Drilling in Manchester.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Come to the Palace in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere, and help cheer on your favorite teams. The Palace in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams!
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Honey Creek Storage has storage units in all sizes, portable containers, pay online, plus security cameras to protect your property. Good luck in tournament action from Honey Creek Storage. Go to honeycreekstorage.com for more information.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Angela Weinkoff with Russell & Russell Insurance in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Russell & Russell Insurance can come up with a winning plan just for you.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Winter Blocker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop at the Winter Blocker for a large selection of quality beef, pork, and lamb. Good luck from Winter Blocker. Visit them at winterblocker.com.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast for your Friday. Plenty of sunshine and northwest wind at 10 to 20. Look for highs in the low to mid 20s today. Increasing cloud cover tonight. We're down to 14. There is a slight chance at a passing light snow shower around the midday hours tomorrow. Turning partly cloudy. Southwest turn to the wind at 10 to 20. A high around 37. Partly cloudy on Sunday with upper 40s. Even a few low 50s possible. That's your latest TV9 First Alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Kai O'Mara on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Bramy Drug provides fast, convenient service from a professional staff. Enjoy off-the-street front row parking and drive-through window to make dropping off and picking up your prescriptions a breeze. Caring beyond prescriptions. Bramy Drug on East Main in Manchester.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence. Your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17 plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387. 334-PETS. Independence.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
This is George Davis from the law offices of Locher and Davis in Farley and Dyersville. Proud sponsor of our local youth as they develop confidence, character, and teamwork in high school athletics and learn lessons that last a lifetime. Best wishes to all our local students. We are cheering for you. Locher and Davis Law Offices located in Farley and Dyersville.
Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation is committed to customer satisfaction. Nico leads the industry in efficiency and innovation with mixed flow, screenless, quiet, and efficient corn dryer units. Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation, grain quality you can bank on.
Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point is more than just another pharmacy. They also carry many gift items to choose from in their retail store. Best of luck to all area athletes from Clayton Drug, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Back to Health Chiropractic is the leading chiropractor serving Manchester and surrounding areas since 1984. They offer services like massage therapy, chiropractic, sports injuries, in-house x-rays, and more. Good luck from Back to Health Chiropractic in Manchester.
Del Clay Farm Equipment is your hometown equipment dealer in Edgewood. Del Clay Farm Equipment has preventative service programs with guaranteed prices with a 49-point inspection available. Check them out at delclay.com.
Hauser's Water Systems is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success. Hauser's Water Systems is your supplier for rippling spring water. Need softener salt or a water unit? Hauser's Water Systems in Manchester.
Barron Motor Supply, proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. They appreciate all their hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
For all your residential and heating and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
East Buchanan Telephone Co-op in Winthrop are proud to support the East Buchanan athletes and all area athletes and wish them continued success. East Buchanan Telephone Co-op, your total communication source in Winthrop. Call 319-935-3011.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
River's Edge Construction wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. River's Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call River's Edge Construction in Manchester at 563-920-0046.
Kleesner Sanitation are taking new customers for both commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and a roll-off, call Kleesner Sanitation at 927-5977. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Ellis Implement and Outdoors in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoor power, offering parts, sales, and service since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoor wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Steve Moyle Masonry has lowered his prices on new home or remodel construction of brick, block, and stone because he's back out in the field with his hands-on expertise. Call Steve at Moyle Masonry for free estimates and competitive pricing. Steve Moyle Masonry in Manchester, where quality is what they are all about.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Gary's Towing. For 24-hour towing, call Gary's Towing in Strawberry Point in Manchester. Your complete towing service. Gary's Towing can handle all of your wrecker and flatbed needs and is AAA certified. Gary's Towing, with locations in Strawberry Point and Manchester, wish all area athletes the best in tournament action.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the games. Best of luck from everyone at the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Easy Pickens, Quick and Handy, and McDermott Oil wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Stop into one of their stores for delicious Godfather's Pizza. Good luck from everyone at Easy Pickens in Manchester, Quick and Handy in Dyersville, Lamont and Epworth, and McDermott Oil in Cascade.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Paladin Attachments is a blending of 11 brands joining skills and expertise to design and build the best quality heavy and light duty attachments in the world, giving customers powerful peace of mind. Join Paladin and Delhi in wishing all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best of luck.
The staff at Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Tyler, service technician at Gateway Appliance in Manchester. You just never know when your old appliances are going to break down. When they need repair, give us a call. We can fix most major appliances in your home. For sales, service, and installation, call us at 927-3200.
Gateway Appliance, your exclusive Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Amana dealer in Manchester.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care. They are licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester, at 920-9194.
This is junior 132-pound state qualifier Grant Hager from Beckman Catholic, and you're listening to State Wrestling Action on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back along with you, as we've got Morgan Rowley from Anamosa up on mat number 6 right out here in front of us. Big Red. I knew that was coming, Jamie. It's been a while. We haven't mentioned Big Red here yet this season, as he's going to be taking on Colby Hewlett from Creston Orient Maxburg.
Well, this is a freshman that's 35-13, coming in fresh. Morgan Rowley suffering that tough 5-0 loss to number 2 ranked Shea Ruffridge, giving Ruffridge a battle. Morgan Rowley, the senior, Hewlett, the freshman. So, Zach, you're a senior that's been here before. You're wrestling a freshman that has not been here before. You're Morgan Rowley. This is do or die time. Put up or shut up. And you just got to get after it for 6 minutes here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to come out here and get going. You know, this is his last year here at wrestling at the state tournament. He's got to give it his all and leave nothing out on the mat.
So a very long lean. undersized freshman at 126. So Morgan Rowley, we'll see if he can get going from the get-go here. And a win here, I believe, would put him in the medal round. And that would be a fantastic thing for the Blue Raider from Anamosa. Hewlett, very wiry. There's a nice front headlock by Rowley. He's going to snap Hewlett down. Hewlett's going to control that right elbow of Rowley. Rowley trying to scoot the corner from left to right and step over the right heel for a 2-point takedown, but the freshman's keeping square as Rowley, again, snaps, spins, picks up the right ankle. Now he's going to try to step behind Hewlett now, trying to elevate and drop Rowley off the side. Rowley's going to try to lock up a drive cradle. No points there. Rowley's got a drive cradle locked up. He's got 2-point takedown. Now if he can clear the leg of Hewlett, he might have Hewlett going to his back. Rowley's going to readjust that drive cradle. He's got it locked up, locked right under the chin, just like you coach it, Zach. He might have Hewlett going to his back. Morgan Rowley now with that drive cradle. He's got Hewlett on his back. Could be a fall right here for the senior. Looking for the red. There's the fall by Morgan Rowley in 111. Morgan Rowley gets the job done. And Zach, when you're a senior wrestling a freshman, that's what you got to do.
Absolutely. He came out there and put the hammer on, and once he got on top and got around Hewlett, he went straight into that drive cradle and used his strength and hooked that leg and got that fall.
Boy, picture perfect, and the senior will be on the podium at some step, and he will continue to wrestle, and he'll have an opponent later on today. I think he's got one more match today, Jamie.
Yes.
He'll have one more match today, and then that will determine what medal that he wrestles for tomorrow morning. So Morgan Rowley from Anamosa will join the 2A medal winners there as he gets a solid win, and he gets a high five from his dad as his dad walked down the steps there. We saw him get a high five there, and a much deserved high five. So nice job, Morgan Rowley, with a fall of 111. Now we will wait for Grant Hager at weight class 132 to step to the mat.
He's got to be. He has to have been called up somewhere. He's going to be on mat number 1, Roger.
Okay, mat number 1 to our far right side, and he's going to take on Gabe Rupke from Sheraton, the senior at 30-4. Hager, the junior, at 31-10. 32-11 right now. Hager losing his first round match, 12-7 to Carson Hartnett. Then an outstanding match last night in the Wrestleback, beating number 3 ranked Gable Tieperda from George Little Rock 5-4. Hager coming in fresh. Rupke with a loss already today, so we'll see what Grant Hager has in store. Again, Zach and Jamie, you got to push the tempo here, and opportunity to get up early and an opportunity to advance here for Grant Hager.
Yeah, it is. And, Rupke, a real good wrestler from Sheraton, and a good program down there in Sheraton. And, again, he's going to have to he's got to get, like you said, early and often here if you're Grant Hager.
So a wrestler coming in off a loss, and if you can get up early on him mentally, then you have an opportunity to put him down. So he's going to have to put the physicality with the mentality here and get after 126 and counting first period in these quarterfinal wrestlebacks. Again, you win, you stay in. They're down to the round of 12. After this round, 4 more will be eliminated, and you'll be down to the round of 8. There's a fireman's carry by Rupke. He's got Hager on his back. Rupke's going to pick up 2 for the takedown and then 3 for the near fall, and Rupke goes up 5-0 with a fireman's carry as Hager came in, and an underhook by Hager, overhook by Rupke, and straight line pressure by Hager. That made that fireman's carry very easy, and he dumped Hager to his side and then exposed his shoulder blades for a 5-point move. So Grant Hager has some work to do. We saw that happen against Carson Hartnett yesterday. Got down early, and then he fought to get back in the match and just ran out of time. So we'll see if he can get going here and score some points to close the gap. 55 seconds left to go. Period 1, inside wrist by Rupke. Spiral ride now by Rupke. And he's going to pick up Hager and drive him off the edge of the mat as Hager tried to come to a stand-up. Good movement by the junior from Dyersville, Beckman, trying to make the most out of his trip here. Trying to join Luke Hageman on the medal stand and Owen Grover on the medal stand. There's a short sit by Hager, snapback attempt by Rupke, and once again, Hager trying to go to his feet. There's a spladle attempt by Rupke. He's got a leg lace, and he might have Hager going to his back in the spladle. Hager's going to flatten out. If Hager pops his head out, he might have a 2-point reversal as Rupke gets high. 6 seconds left to go. Hager trying to pop his head out, and Hager will keep the leg lace in on the right side of Grant Hager, and our first period is going to come to a close. But Hager only down 5-0 with a lot of time to get that back, Zach.
Yeah, and now he's got to get going. Rupke's going to go down to start this second period, so see if Hager can go to work on top here.
So Hager will ride the left side of Rupke. And wrestling there for a minute, pointed to something and looked at the official and stand up by Rupke. Hager will drop in on a single and try to back trip Rupke. He does. He takes Rupke back to the mat. Rupke quickly back up to his feet. Hager will stay latched on to the left leg of Rupke and slap a drive cradle on him and drive Rupke off the edge of the mat. And as they come back to the center, Rupke gives Hager the what for there and is talking to Hager just a little bit. A little smack talking going on there. Referee's talking to Rupke. Grant Hager was just being physical with that drive cradle. I don't think the senior from Sheraton liked that one bit, so we'll see if Grant Hager can go back to work and tie up Rupke. Short sit-out turning now Rupke, and we're going to go back to our feed at 6-0 with 24 seconds left to go in period number 2. 1:20 in period number 2. 2-on-1 Russian tie for the senior from Sheraton. Got the left arm of Grant Hager tied up. Got the right arm tied up now. Short drag attempt by Rupke. And Hager will break the grip of Rupke and back out. Now right back in goes Hager, trying to tie up the right side of Rupke. Hager doing a nice job with an overhook on the right arm of Rupke. See if we can lift that up or drop in for a single. Over and under now by Hager. As Grant Hager is trying to get the senior from Sheraton out of balance and attack low level. 38 seconds left to go in period number 2. Grant Hager down 6-0. There's a short drag attempt by Hager. Hager tries to step behind Rupke. He might have a 2-point takedown if he can clear his right arm and limp arm out of it. He's going to pick up 2 right there. That's got to be a 2-point takedown for Hager as he's on top of Rupke. Rupke now.
That's 2.
Rupke over the top. He's got a hold of the left ankle of Hager.
Well.
And referee very patient right there. We thought Hager had 2, and Rupke came out of the scramble, still latched on to the right ankle of Hager. Hager now with the far side half Nelson on Rupke. We will get a stalemate with no points as the second period comes to a close. So let's see his choice. It's going to be Hager's choice. He will go down underneath Rupke. Rupke gets back up very slowly. So Grant Hager, 2 minutes away from wrestling more or his season coming to a close. Well, he's got an opportunity, but he's got to get going. You can't waste time here. There's a sit-out turn in by Hager. He's going to face Rupke off. Maybe a 1-point escape. Referee looking close. No change there as Rupke's got a front headlock on Grant Hager. Hager controlling the right elbow. Rupke burning some clock right here as he's still latched onto the head of Grant Hager. And there's a 1-point escape now by Hager. Short drag attempt by Hager trying to get the corner on Rupke. And Rupke again, who's stalling here, Zach? Boy, we've had some quick stalling calls, and now a short drag attempt by Hager trying to get the corner on Rupke. He's got to take a big step and hook that heel.
There it is.
Hook that heel. And he's got the heel hook. And no points yet as Rupke's going to circle back in and grab the right leg of Grant Hager. And no points there. Hager close again for a score. And the senior from Sheraton, very opportunistic, hanging on to the laces of Grant Hager and not letting Hager get the full corner to score points. 6-1 with 41 seconds left to go in the third period. And we've got a stalemate on the edge of the mat.
Over on mat number 2, it's going to be teammate Jake Raker for Beckman taking on Colton Vest from South Tama. Again, right next door on mat 2 as that match just underway.
Long shot by Rupke and neck wrench by Hager. Back trip by Rupke. He's going to have Hager knee down on the mat. Far side half Nelson by Hager. He's trying to stuff the head of Rupke. Now it's a scramble attempt, and we're going to get potentially dangerous and back to neutral with 17 seconds left to go. Something feet to back by Grant Hager will tie this thing up, but he's only got 17 seconds. Rupke in reverse gear now, 2-point takedown by Rupke. That's going to salt this away. 8-1 with 9 seconds left. So Grant Hager will get bounced from the tournament. I'm telling you what, Jamie is going to come out of here with a win, and that's something to build on for next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Is 8-1, is that the final?
8-1 is the final score.
So Hager's going to fall in that match, but you know what? He gets to come back again next year and be a great opportunity for him. Getting that experience down here is huge.
Well, it certainly is. To wrestle in front of this crowd on this day, you know, you're one match away. You made the round of 12. You're one match away from being on the podium for something to build on. Let's go to mat 2 as we've got 47 seconds, and we've got a Walmack dogfight right here between Jake Raker from Dyersville Beckman and Colton Best from South Tama. Raker is 41-4. Best is 41-11. So there's Raker in on a fireman's carry. Best tries to step over and hook a leg. Might be a 2-point takedown by Best, and it is as he hooked a leg. Tell you what, Jake Raker not done with this fireman's carry yet. As Best gets high, he's got 24 seconds. Raker trying to shake Best off the top, and Best is going to throw his right leg over the top of Raker and hook his left leg, and that will secure that 2-point takedown. So Best will go up early 2-0 with 10 seconds left to go in period number 1. An opportunity here for Jake Raker to get to the medal stand with a win here. And Colton Best stands in his way. It's going to be Raker's choice. Let's go to Coach Hotek, and he's going to defer. And Jack, here's what you talked about yesterday. You're Jake Raker, you're down by 2. It's your choice, and he's going to defer over to Best. And Best scores here, that builds that lead rather than Raker going underneath.
Yeah, you always want to, basically cut the score in half is what they talk about. And right there, he just gave the opportunity for him to go up by 3 and continue to extend his lead.
And that's going to be a 1-point escape for Colton Best, so he'll go up 3-0. Now he comes with a double underhook on Jake Raker and tries to launch him on the edge of the mat. And Raker will have to sag, and off the edge of the mat they go and back to the middle. So good hand fighting by Raker. Best in a sweep single. He attacks the right side of Raker. Nice whizzer by Jake Raker. Let's see if he can stuff the head of Best and hit a go behind. Best up to his feet and driving Raker to the edge of the mat one more time, and we will get stalling against Jake Raker. So as we go back to the middle with 1:23 in period 2, Jake Raker gets dinged for stalling. Another long single by Best. He's got the right leg behind the knee. He's got the right leg behind the knee, trying to pull it in. Again, Raker coming back off a tough 11-4 loss to Austin Rosenboom from Boyden Hole, Rock Valley. Colton Best coming in fresh. And you can see a little bit of that freshness, Jamie, out of Colton Best here.
Yeah, you really can. And, that's we've talked about it. He's coming off a win last night. And, like you said, fresh. He didn't have to wrestle a match earlier today like Raker did, and that makes it tough.
That certainly does. And Raker was in on a single, and he couldn't quite get the leg up of Best. And Best with a hard whizzer snapped Raker down. Best on a reshot, going to cover the hips of Raker. Now Best will go up 5-0 with 33 seconds left in period number 2. And this is why this round is so much mental. Coming back off a loss, coming in fresh, and Best is being very physical on the top of Jake Raker with a tough ride, spiral ride with the right, claw ride with the left. Raker finds his head buried to the mat. He's going to have to try to get to his feet. He does. He's finally going to dent the scoreboard with a 1-point escape with 5 seconds left. There's a long shot by Raker. He's still on the attack mode. We will go to third period. It'll be Raker's choice. Coach Hotek is going to have him down. And you got to go down here, Zach. You haven't been able to take Best down. You've been able to score from underneath. So opportunity here for Jake Raker to get back in this match.
Yeah, it looks like Colton Best is sucking wind a little bit here. So if he can get up off the bottom, Raker can get up off bottom and get to his feet and continue to hit his shots. You know, Best is looking for more upper body stuff when they get to their feet. So if he continues to shoot, he's got a chance of putting this match a lot, much closer.
Jake Raker was up in a tripod stand-up almost all the way to his feet, and Best is going to bump him forward, back down on all fours. So 30 seconds off the clock, and Best on top, right in a tight waist with the right, a chop with the left, really applying a lot of forward pressure. Best trying to put a cross body right in. Now a tight waist tilt by Best. Looked like Raker tried to go high leg over, and Best blocked him off. Now Best a little bit of high riding, an opportunity for Raker to shake him down. Jake Raker's head is buried to the mat. Now his head's up. Now he comes back to an outside stand-up, trying to get to all fours. He gets to all fours. There's a stand-up by Raker. Best now trying to lift and return. Good hand control by Raker. There's a 1-point escape. 5-3 with 5-2 with a minute to go. There's a 2-point takedown by Raker. And boy, the official was a little slow. Jamie, was that a 2-point near fall?
I don't think so, but it was close.
Off the edge of the mat they go. A 1-point escape by Best. It's 6-4 now. It's 41 seconds. You called it, Zach. You said Best looked a little bit tired, and that was a nice bull rush by Raker. He had Best going backwards to his back. 6-4 with 35 seconds left to go. So Jake Raker in on a high crotch. Let's see if he can cut across. Best draped over the top of Raker.
Take your hips here.
Raker trying to elevate. Now if he can come over the top. Oh boy, Best in a scramble is going to pick up a 2-point takedown and salt this thing away with 17 seconds. Great shot by Jake Raker. And again, he needed to cut across to a double Zach, and he tried to lift that single, and that gave Best an opportunity to score the 2-point takedown. Maybe defensive fall by Raker as Best pulled him on top. That was close. Oh, tough luck loss for Jake Raker as he will go down in a hard-fought battle there. 8-4. Boy, that was a tough battle there for Jake Raker. So close, but yet so far right there to be on the podium. Give the Beckman Catholic Senior credit for giving it everything he's got, Jamie, just coming up short, and his season will end. But what a season it will. Raker came into the tournament at 40-3. He's going to leave 41-5. And I tell you what, Zach, you just talked about you win 41 matches. That's a great season in anybody's book.
Yeah, you know, he's going to look back on his senior year and his whole entire wrestling career and, you know, obviously have some things to look back on that he's disappointed in. But when you can win 41 matches as a senior and continue to get better on your 4 years at Beckman, that's a very good job out of him.
Absolutely, as Raker will fall. Well, our next wrestler is going to be Jack Newhouse at 170. So we'll have a couple matches off here before we get to Jack Newhouse coming up here. So quick recap of what we've had in our wrestlebacks here. Morgan Rowley with a fall. He'll place here at the state meet. He'll take on Cole Hansen from Atlantic in the consolation quarterfinals later today. Grant Hager of Beckman losing 8-1 to Gabe Repke of Chariton. And, of course, Jake Raker losing 8-4 to Colton Zest of South Tama. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back with Jack Newhouse. Right after this, you're listening to State Tournament Wrestling from KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or give us a call at 927-2232.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krogman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krogman Construction in Manchester.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back along with you. We are up on mat number 1. It's going to be Jack Newhouse from West Delaware. As Newhouse taking on Carter Maines of Red Oak here in the second round consolation at 170 pounds.
Well, Maine's a sophomore at 28-10. And coming in fresh, Jack Newhouse wrestling a very tough opponent, Luke Rowland from PCM this morning, losing in a tough brawl, 8-3. So you're hoping that Newhouse can wipe that off and then get after this thing. As Carter Maines, a sophomore, and Jack Newhouse, a sophomore. There's a low single attempt by Maines, and a nice job by Jack Newhouse to stuff the head of Maines and drive him off the edge of the mat with another long shot. Newhouse, he loves to be in this situation. Let's see if he can take Maines to his back. He's got a stuff and a spin on a front headlock. Let's see if he can pick up 2. He's got the drive cradle locked up. Maines is on his back. He rolls through. Newhouse comes up in a whizzer. Boy, he had the opportunity there, Zach, and he needed to be just a little bit more patient with it.
Yeah, a little bit roly-poly there by Maine, so that's a nice job of not getting caught on your back, though, in that scramble situation. So he had it locked up, kind of took it back over across his back, and kind of just got out of there. I think you're going to see him be able to hit this outside drive cradle here, inside leg now. Cradle, and he's going to go for, he got 2 points right there with that drive cradle.
So what, he latched onto the far knee. Let's see if he can scoop and take Maines to his back. Newhouse might have Maines going to his back. He's got to drop his head back in the rib cage, and we're going to get blood time out from somebody. Oh boy, got a penny combination, and we got blood time. We got to go to the corner. Let's see who it is. That Newhouse going to the corner. It is, as he had a drive cradle locked up, and he was driving Maines to his back, and we got to stop that blood time. And that's going to be blood time red for somebody. Both of them are going to the corner, but an outstanding job, Jamie, by Jack Newhouse. That textbook drive cradle going from left to right, and we'll see if we can lock that up and do it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes right back to it as Newhouse gets tended to in the blood corner. Remind you, our coverage of state wrestling here on KMCH brought to you by Dairy Queen, Fairway in Manchester, DNS Portables, Fireside Pub and Steakhouse, and H&R Block. It's almost tax season. It is tax season. So head on to H&R Block and get your taxes done.
Well, we are back to go now with 35 seconds left to go in period number 1. Jack Newhouse with an inside wrist on the left of Maines. He's got Maines flattened out. Now Maines to a stand-up, a headlock by Maines. Jack Newhouse is out to the left side of Maines. Maines trying to pull that head under of Newhouse. Newhouse trying to post. There's a headlock by Maines. That's going to be a 2-point. 13 seconds left to go. Maines in a headlock on Newhouse. That's going to be 2 and 2.
They gave him 3.
They gave him 3, and they gave Newhouse 1 on the escape. Oh, the headlock, the nemesis in this tournament. Newhouse will be down 5-3 going into period 2, and Newhouse will go back to the corner. Or that headlock, keeping your head in good position, and Newhouse almost fighting out of it. And Maines got his hips across and pulled Newhouse under. And it was a good thing that Maines couldn't tighten that thing up.
Well, it looked for the longest time like he wasn't even going to get it, as Newhouse just kept trying to push, get that head out, sag his head, and unfortunately Maines just he kept right at it. And they can't hardly keep Jack Newhouse in the blood corner here to get himself cleaned up. He's trying to head back to the mat, but he's that was a tough one. Now you gotta fight through that. There's 3 seconds left to go. Newhouse did pick up an escape, so it's 5-3. Maines with a lead here.
So 3 seconds left, and we're going to go to period number 2 with Newhouse has some work to do here. Let's see who gets the flip. Newhouse wearing the green ankle band. It's going to be Maines' choice. He's going to defer, and he's going to go down. So Jack Newhouse taking a peek to Coach Voss and Coach Payton in the corner, and gets a little bit of encouragement. Maines will ride the right side. There's the start. Newhouse up on all fours. The chop by Maines with the tight waist with the left, chop with the right. Now a chicken wing by Maines on the right side of Newhouse. 149 and counting. Maines trying to run the chicken wing from right to left. Newhouse trying to get a little bit of weight on that right arm. As Carter Maines trying to reach for an inside wrist to the right side of Jack Newhouse. Newhouse will break the wing, and now we've got blood. Carter Maines now goes to the blood corners. He's got a bloody nose. So we had a 15-minute match last night. I hope this one doesn't stretch that long with blood time. As Maines now gets treated.
Yeah, Newhouse still right in this match. You just got to get that escape right away, and then hopefully go back to work on his feet. As we've seen him good, we've seen that he's very good there at that. He's been real good at that front headlock. He's just got to get to his feet so he can get to it.
It's a stand-up by Newhouse, a front trip by Maines. Maines once again digs the chicken wing on the right side of Newhouse on the return. Now an inside wrist by Maines on the left side, trying to run the chicken wing. Newhouse is going to have to work to get that wing free. He does. 114 and counting. Newhouse is really going to have to move here as Maines is up on top, cranking Newhouse. And off the edge of the mat they go. Coach Voss is giving some instruction there as he walks back to the center. 5-3, 105 left to go in period number 2. Newhouse needs 1 pointer. Nice knee slide to a stand-up by Newhouse. There's your 1 point escape, Zach. 5-4.
I like Jack Newhouse in this situation a little bit more than being on bottom. He's he's much taller, can get on top of that head and get into that front headlock series. He can really do some damage.
Well, staggered stance by Maines. Staggered stance by Newhouse. Maines comes with a hard collar tie with the right. 2-on-1 tie. Again, here comes a headlock by Maines. Once again, he slips off, and Newhouse is going to pick up 2 and go up now 6-5 with 29 seconds left to go. And Zach, when you're wrestling a guy that's got a headlock, well, you got to make sure you play the turtle and keep that head tucked under. And that was a better job of Newhouse that time to tuck that head when he felt the throw coming.
Yeah, I hope Jack is learning something once he gets to his feet later on in this match. He's looking high and, maybe stay low, fake a shot, and go to a front headlock, or really just keep that neck not so far up with his head up when he comes to hit that headlock.
13 seconds left to go. Newhouse needs to ride this out, not give Maines anything to get excited about going into the third period. 5 seconds left to go. Good period by Newhouse, as he will go to the third period with a 6-5 lead. And you're 2 minutes away, Jamie. Yeah, you got to just reach down now, and it's all about 2 minutes, really pushing, and all the training you've done for the course of the year. You've got 2 minutes right here.
Absolutely, and you got to watch, keep your head sagged a little bit. As Maines flat out on the mat, it looked like he was reaching back for Newhouse's head once again, and kind of looked like he once Newhouse returned to the mat, he kind of looked like maybe he ran out of gas a little bit.
Well, Newhouse locked up cradle again. Maines kind of baited Newhouse with an inside wrist. Newhouse tried to set up the whip over. Now Maines is going to latch onto the left leg of Jack Newhouse, and Newhouse still in control. He's got the drive cradle, I think, locked up on the left side of Maines. Let's see if he can drop his head in there and throw Maines to his back. Now he loosens the lock, and let's see if he can go back behind. Boy, he broke the lock. Now it's going to be a 1-point escape for Maines. We're tied up at 6s. We're tied up at 6s with 1:10 left to go. Newhouse getting up slowly. Walking back to the center of the mat. Carter Maines set, ready to go. Newhouse, there's a long shot. Newhouse is good in this position. A long single shot by Maines. Let's see if Newhouse can snap and spin. Trying to cut the corners, Jack Newhouse.
Get your 2 for sure.
See if he can get that 2. He's trying to hit a go behind. Maines trying to block him off.
Got to get that head to the side.
Newhouse on all fours right now. Now up on his toes, trying to cut the corner. What an opportunity for a go behind right there by Newhouse. He's usually very quick in this position as he's trying to stuff and spin, and we're going to get a stalemate. For a great opportunity there for Newhouse, and he just came up short. Newhouse now feeling the effects. Maines tying up to Newhouse. Here comes a headlock attempt by Maines. Newhouse is going to drop in on a double. Two-point takedown right there for Newhouse. Off the edge of the mat they go, and the referee's going to say Newhouse's right knee is off. They're going to wipe it off. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The assistant referee there called Newhouse's knee off the edge of the mat. 33 seconds left to go. We're tied up at 6s. Now, Jamie, if you're Jack Newhouse, you don't want to shoot yourself out of the match. Go right back to work with that stuff. There's Newhouse with a double. He might have a 2-point takedown. Maines is trying to roll him through. He's got back points. Jack Newhouse with a takedown and back points as Maines came right in with a long shot. Nice sag by Newhouse. Newhouse is going to win this match if he can ride out these last 10 seconds. 8 seconds now. Newhouse is going to get some back points. Newhouse will get 3 back points for an 11-6 Jack Newhouse win. I'll tell you what, that was a good one right there. Newhouse with enough energy, enough fuel left in the tank to beat the sophomore from Red Oak 11-6, and we'll see him another time today.
Over on mat number 5, it's going to be Harrison Goebel taking on Nick Foss of Harlan. It's a 2-point takedown for Goebel, as Foss was lost by injury default in the quarterfinals, so we weren't sure if we were going to see him coming back here, but he is wrestling here, and it's a 2-point takedown for Goebel to start this match.
Well, this will be another tough one here. Short, stocky, 195-pounder Foss. Looks very physical, Zach McCool. Hope the length of Harrison Goebel can cause the short, stocky, squatty body from Harlan, 38-2. Hopefully can cause him fits. Goebel to the right side of Foss, trying to lock up the crossface cradle. I think he's got it locked up. Let's see if he can dump Foss to his back with the cradle. Goebel's got it locked up, and Foss is going to stretch out those tree trunk legs and break the grip of Goebel. The Goebel's still up on top. Goebel again with a hard crossface from right to left. He's stepping over the right ankle of Foss. He's got Foss's right hip controlled. Goebel drapes on top of Foss, trying to lock that cradle up one more time. He's got 27 seconds. And we'll see if he tries to go to the butcher off of it, like we saw him do earlier. He's still cranking the head of Nick Foss from right to left. His head to his right, to his left knee. 14 seconds left to go, and Goebel will readjust. And Jamie, I like the ride of Harrison Goebel right now.
I do too, and that's that's where Harrison Goebel is at his best when he can pick up those. Work that crossface and start working at that crossface cradle. It'll be his choice. He'll go down right away to start this second period.
Not sure what was wrong with Foss, but he gets up very, very slowly. And not sure that he's still in this match. It's 2-0 in favor of Goebel. Foss gets up very, very slowly. Now a spiral ride by Goebel. Knee lace by Foss. Might have Goebel going to his back. Nick Foss has Goebel going to his back, a roll through, no points right there. Boy, that was close as Foss came to a leg lace on the inside of Goebel and then went to a Chalice and tried to roll Goebel through. Goebel tried to limp out of it. And I'll tell you what, you wouldn't think the body style of Nick Foss would be tough with a cross body, but I tell you what, he's got a leg in on the left side of Harrison Goebel, and he's cranking that in. He's cranking that leg with a hard cross face. Goebel is usually tough in here with a high leg over. We'll see if we can get his hips up and get readjusted with 1:20 left to go in period 2. Like it potentially dangerous right there, we do. So we'll get a restart. Zach?
Looks like he's got to be careful when he does come to his feet, though, because he's got a lot of feet to back here. He tries to hook that underarm and hook that head and then basically sit down into that tilt for a cheap back point. So Harrison's got to do a nice job when he comes to his feet getting hand control.
And another so 1:15 and counting, period number 2. Again, the round of 12. You win, you stay in. Here comes a cross body ride. Here comes a high leg over by Goebel. And usually he's very good in that position, but the strength of Nick Foss and the hips of Nick Foss keeping Goebel from rolling all the way through. Now here comes Goebel. He's going to reach up and grab the head of Foss, and Foss is going to put both legs in and stretch Harrison Goebel out. So you've got a short, squatty body Nick Foss stretching out the long, lean Harrison Goebel right here. And let's get a stalemate right there. No points. Goebel still up 2-0.
I'd like to see Goebel get out here. As hasn't really shown that get up and go here in this period. As every time he does, it looks, Foss is coming in, and Goebel's got to try to get to his feet right away.
Well, there's an outside stand-up. He's trying to work some hand control. Looks like it might have been locked hands by Foss. Might be stalling now by Foss. There's a nice escape by Goebel. Now we're going back to neutral position. There's a long high crotch by Foss. Foss with a reshot on Goebel. Back trip by Foss. Off the edge of the mat they go. Nick Foss, no adverse effects right now, Jamie, from that injury default in the quarterfinal round match. Foss coming in at 38-2. So you got a couple of guys here that know how to win a lot of matches. There's a long shot by Foss and a double. Goebel draped over the top. There's a 2-point takedown by Foss. Goebel's going to have to bail out here. There's 5 seconds left to go. And the official's going to let him wrestle right here for the last 5 seconds. So let's see whose choice is going to be.
Foss's choice. They're going to go neutral.
Foss will go neutral on Goebel.
It's probably a good idea on their part, not going underneath the Harrison Goebel, as Goebel got in on that worked that cross-face cradle the last time he went underneath in the first period. So Goebel's got to go to work on his feet here.
He's trying to work the head of Foss. Now an underhook by Goebel. And you got to be careful right here, Zach. You got to get your head on the same side as that underhook. It's now a snap-down attempt by Goebel. Goebel's going to drop in on a double. Let's see if he can finish it. He's going to switch off to a single. He's going to try to cut the corner on Foss. Foss with a shin whizzer on Goebel. Might be a scrambled situation here. Probably going to be a stalemate. And a quick stalemate right there. Shin whizzer by Foss. Nice single. Started with a double by Goebel. 128 counting. Goebel up 3-2. Harrison Goebel trying to do it the hard way. Goebel coming right in to a hard underhook, double underhook now by Goebel. He's got Foss up out of position. Foss is going to sag and block off Goebel with his head. Goebel with an underhook on the right side of Foss. Hand control. Drive Foss off the edge. Harrison Goebel feeling comfortable in that underhook. Good sweep single by Goebel. He's in deep. Let's see if he can cut across. Here comes the shin whizzer again by Foss. Foss might go over the top.
Elevate.
Goebel trying to get that knee up. He's got the left knee up. Foss up. No, we're going to get potentially dangerous right there. Boy, you could see something coming. You see Foss trying to bait Goebel there, Zach. As Goebel got that single up, and Foss trying to back trip Goebel to his back. 46 seconds. There's an ankle pick by Foss in deep on Goebel. Looks like Foss will take Goebel to his backside for a 2-point takedown. It's now 4-3 in favor of Nick Foss from Harlan.
Over on mat number 1, Lake Stahlberg. We missed him get called. He's up 1. It's now tied 1-1 as they're in the third period here. Stahlberg getting an escape in the second. Sutton picking up an escape here in the third.
22 seconds left. Let's get a stalemate. Has Foss now with a leg in with a power half Nelson. 15 seconds. And Harrison Goebel's got to do something in a hurry. Foss up on top, burning some clock, and we're going to get potentially dangerous. Still time, 8 seconds. Harrison Goebel's going to take injury time right here. Harrison Goble's going to take injury time on the power half. Nelson, 8 seconds. That's time for one, Jamie.
And Carson Petlin up on mat number 4 as Stahlberg still tied 1-1 in the third period over on mat 1.
So 8 seconds left for Goble. The score 1 here. And Petlin and Lawson going at it. There's a snap down by Lawson. Let's finish this matchup. 8 seconds. Goble's got to go in a hurry. Tries a long switch. Let's see if he can elevate Foss. And Foss is going to sag on Goble, and that's going to do it. It's going to be a 4-3 tough luck loss for Harrison Goble. And I'll tell you what, that's another one that's going to hurt. And you got an opportunity for Harrison Goble. Great expectations coming in, Jamie. But, you know, that's the state tournament. Lawson on top of Petlin. Might get the fall here as Carson Petlin trying to fight off a half Nelson as Lawson's going to tee out. There's the fall in 57 seconds. So Carson Petlin will get knocked out of the tournament. He'll lose by fall in 57. And now over on mat number 1, we've got Lake Stahlberg taking on Caden Sutton. And Sutton, we saw earlier, wrestle Hunter Crawford. Crawford beating Sutton 7-3. It's now 1-1. 1-1 with 13 seconds left to go in this match. Probably going to have overtime. So some tough losses there, gentlemen. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's those are hard ones to take, as it looks like like you said, Roger, Lake Stahlberg going to head into overtime as he's tied 1-1 here.
Well, they're going to put 1 minute up on the board. Sudden death here. You know, Caden Sutton from ADM is not going to take a shot. Lake Stahlberg losing by a fall in his first run last night, 5-2 over Brandon Johnson from Humboldt. Now taking on Caden Sutton, who was defeated by Hunter Crawford here this morning, 7-3. Stahlberg with an overhook on Sutton, and Sutton's trying to get a corner on Stahlberg. 35 seconds left to go in overtime. And the clock is mounting. Stahlberg trying to stalk Sutton. And I got a feeling right now this thing is going to go to period 5 and period 6 and maybe period 7 at the rate that neither one of these guys are offensive-minded. There's a fair hug attempt by Stahlberg, a throw attempt by Sutton. Might be a 2-point takedown. There it is, as Sutton came in and tried to throw Stahlberg with 10 seconds left to go in overtime. Lake Stahlberg will sag and win this thing 3-1 in overtime, so he will wrestle for a medal. We just don't know which one yet, so congratulations, Monticello, 3-0. They're going to have 3 medalists. So, Jamie, great round there for the Panthers.
Yeah, it really was. Great job by Lake Stahlberg getting a win there. And like you said, he's going to wrestle for a medal here. Let's step out. We'll take a short break and come back and recap our Class 2A round before we get into our Class 3A wrestlers coming up here in Class 3A. So we'll be right back in just a minute. You're listening to the State Wrestling Tournament from KMCA Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Dr. Virgil Borick with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville has been serving the area since 1982, tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic, 1657 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5, Saturday, 7:30 until noon, or call them at 563-875-6083 to schedule an appointment.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
And back into the state wrestling tournament. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back with you as we recap our Class 2A wrestlers before we get ready for our Class 3A wrestlers. Morgan Rowley of Anamosa with a fall in the second round consolations over Colby Hewlett of Creston Orient Maxburg. Later today, Rowley will take on Cole Hansen of Atlantic. Weight class 132, Grant Hager of Beckman losing a hard-fought 8-1 match to Gabe Rupke from Chariton. So Hager's junior season comes to an end here today. At weight class 145, Jake Raker also losing a hard-fought 8-4 match to Colton Vest of South Tama. So Raker's career at Beckman comes to a close here today. Weight class 170, Jack Newhouse of West Delaware with an 11-6 win over Carter Maines of Red Oak, as Newhouse will move to the consolation quarterfinals. He'll take on Noah Glazer of New Hampton, Turkey Valley. Weight class 195, Harrison Goebel of West Delaware losing 4-3 to Nick Foss. So Goebel's career at West Delaware ends here today. At 220, Lake Stahlberg, you just heard that one, a 3-1 overtime win over Caden Sutton of ADM, as Stahlberg will now move into the consolation quarterfinals. He'll take on James Cherry of Webster City. And at heavyweight, Carson Petlin of West Delaware losing by fall in 58 seconds to Cooper Lawson of Webster City. So our Class 2A wrestlers will return later today, right after the Class 1A quarterfinals. It will be, they'll wrestle all the Class 1A quarterfinals, then they'll come back with 2A semifinals and third-round consolations, as the semifinals will be in the inner formats. Consolations will be on the outer formats here today. So we'll have those matches for you this afternoon. But we're going to take another short break, and we'll come back with, I believe Jared Cordes is going to be up here for Western Dubuque at 126. So stay with us. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
BNS Portables would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and the classroom. Good luck from BNS Portables in Dundee.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Best of luck to all our area athletes, teams, and coaches from your tax professionals at H&R Block in Manchester. Nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Visit them today to get your maximum refund, guaranteed. Based on maximum refund guarantee, not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit H&R Block at 1208 West Main Street in Manchester.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs, whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance. I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs. Proud supporters of the Western Dubuque Bobcats.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena as Jared Cordes up for Western Dubuque on mat number 4, as Cordes taking on TJ Cole of Bettendorf here in the second round consolation. Same situation as Class 2A. You win, you will earn a medal here. If you lose, you get bumped from the tournament. So let's see how Jared Cordes can do here.
Well, Jamie, we've got Bobcat Nation right below us, so they're going to be very vocal, encouraging and spurring on their sophomore, see if he can get to the award stand. There's a nice single by Cordes. He's in deep on the left leg of Cole. Let's see if he can turn this into 2. Cole in a down block, heavy hips on the top of Cordes, draped over the top of Cordes right now, trying to reach for a near ankle. Cordes is staying locked onto that left leg. Might get a stalemate right here. There's a stalemate from our official. Great shot by Cordes. And he's got to find an angle, try to get a corner on TJ Cole. Cole is a senior from Bettendorf at 22-7. Again, Cordes the sophomore. Nice front headlock by Cordes. He's trying to cut the corner from right to left, trying to hit a go behind. And Cole up to his knees and driving into Cordes. Cordes doing a nice job keeping his head and chest and weight on that head of TJ Cole. Now another long single shot by Cordes. Cordes is on the go right now. Reshot now by Cole. He's got the left leg of Jared Cordes up. Cordes is going to try to throw him with a little hip toss and no points. But I'll tell you what, that gets his leg back. Great idea by the sophomore. Cordes is going to drop in on another single. Too far away this time as TJ Cole will cut the corner from right to left and hook the ankle. Now here comes a cross body ride by TJ Cole. Got a leg in on the left side of Jared Cordes and trying to come with a power half Nelson on the right side. Good hand control by Cordes. And Cole trying to stretch him out right now with the crossbody ride with 31 seconds left to go in period number 1. TJ Cole to power half Nelson. He's picking up back points as he cranked the power half Nelson from right to left on Jared Cordes. Now he's got a body scissor on. TJ Cole in deep with the power half Nelson. He's not going to get the fall there, but he's going to pick up 3 near fall. Now he's going to kick the legs out and keep the half Nelson in. And with 4 seconds left, TJ Cole will pick up 3-point near fall. And Jared Cordes is going to get up very, very slow as that power half Nelson drove that right shoulder of Jared Cordes up and through. And he's getting up very, very slowly right now as the Iowa State trainers are attending to his right shoulder. Jamie, that was physical right there by Cole.
Yeah, it was. And you got to get going here. You got to get going here if you're Jared Cordes, as you're down 5-0, and the trainer's taking a look at him right now. So he looks like he's up. They're going to stand him up to his feet. I'm not sure.
But looking at his right deltoid as that power half Nelson from TJ Cole took that shoulder way above the head of Jared Cordes. Our officials stopped it for potentially dangerous, but Cole had already started cranking that thing So 5-0 lead, 4 seconds left to go. Long switch. That might be a 2-point reversal. Boy, oh boy, on the restart with 4 seconds left to go. Cordes tried to hit Cole with a long switch and just came up short. It's going to be Cole's choice. He's going to defer over to Cordes, and Cordes will go, not sure where he wants to go. He's going to go up on top. He wants nothing more to do with the crossbody right of TJ Cole. So Jared Cordes losing by fall to Brody Teske, and then coming back and winning by fall over Keaton Spiker from Iowa City West. There might be a tilt by Cordes. Boy, got a chicken wing on the left side of TJ Cole, and he had a tight waist tilt on with the chicken wing. Almost had a 2 count as Cole had to go right back to his belly. Now a stand up by Cole. Cordes is going to put a cross body right in. Now a back trip by Cordes. Half Nelson on the right side. He's still got the chicken wing in on the left side of Cole, doing a great job with it. A sit out now by Cole. Now a double chicken wing by Cordes. He's got it locked up. Let's see if he can drive the double chicken wing. Jared Cordes with a double chicken wing in on TJ Cole. Let's see if he can get off his legs. Cole trying to tie the legs up of Jared Cordes. Cordes is running the double chicken wing. He's got TJ Cole in trouble. Let's see if he can sink his right hip down. Cole in a high bridge. Cordes is going to have to reload that. He's going to scoop that left arm and reload it. He picked up 3. Let's see if he can lock that chicken wing up one more time. With 51 seconds, Jared Cordes locks the chicken wing up. He's got TJ Cole on his back. Could be a fall right there. Referee looking close. He's got to settle in and put weight on that right hip. He's got to sit through with the double chicken wing. TJ Cole in trouble. Jared Cordes, see if he can lock this up, tighten it up, and get the fall here. Oh, Cole rolls out of it. Boy, Jared Cordes tries to readjust himself, and he's going to get 3 back and a 1-point escape by TJ Cole. Now a 2-point takedown. Oh, so close, but yet so far for Jared Cordes. As Zach, you've been in that situation before. He had his right hip up. He just needed a little bit more pressure on the shoulder of TJ Cole.
Yeah, unfortunately, I knew he wasn't going to get the fall there and tried to readjust. And right when he tried to readjust, Cole did a nice job just rolling through right there.
Boy, oh boy, that was a tough one right there. We'll see what happens. And yeah, Cole was going to choose down, and his coaches said, "Hey, you're going neutral. You're not going back underneath Jared Cordes." So they're back to neutral, 8-3. This is a great match here. Let's see a throw attempt by Cordes. Let's see if he can come out on top. And Cole, lateral drop attempt by Cordes. He had to give it a try. And as he tried to pull Cole underneath, Cole locked in a cross body right on the left side. And now he tries to put in a leg on the right. Cordes tries to grab it. And now TJ Cole, where he feels the most comfortable, up on top with a cross body right on the left. He's going to go back to work. He's going to go back to work with a cradle attempt. Cole now locking up a cradle on Jared Cordes. Cross-face cradle and might have it locked up. 121 and counting. Jared Cordes with some hand control trying to break the grip of TJ Cole. Cordes could get back on top somehow, Zach. He's not out of this match with that wing series. But TJ Cole very tough with the legs. Now a tilt by Cole. Might have Cordes going to his back. He's got a cross wrist tilt on. Jared Cordes trying to keep his chest down. TJ Cole now trying to elevate. And there's a 1,001 count. Cole trying to load up the tilt. Now TJ Cole getting some back points as Jared Cordes cannot hold that 90-degree angle. And that's going to be a 3-point near fall by TJ Cole at tilt, making the score 13-3. Now a hard crossface by TJ Cole. He's going to lock the crossface cradle up. See if Jared Cordes can punch that left arm through and then maybe trap Cole as he tries to run the cradle. 28 seconds left to go in this match. Jared Cordes an 1.5 inches away from pinning TJ Cole. Cole coming back with a vengeance here in this third period as he's got a crossface cradle back on top. He's going to pick up 3 near fall over the sophomore from Western Dubuque. And that's going to do it right there as our clock runs down. It's going to be a 16-3 decision for TJ Cole.
16-3.
16-3, major decision. I'll tell you what, give Jared Cordes some credit there, Jamie, for fighting and just coming up a bit short, and that's going to make Coach Cleary happy. Cordes is not going to be happy right here. I'm telling you what, the sophomore from Western Dubuque put forth his best there, and that was a great battle.
It was, and like you said, he was real close to the fall there, and just couldn't get it as Cole did a great job of fighting off, and you got to give him credit for fighting off that double chicken wing, not just once but twice, even after Cordes went and reloaded it. So, tough loss there by Cordes, but I tell you what, he's going to be fun to watch the next couple of years at Western Dubuque, as he's just a sophomore for Coach Cleary and the Bobcats. So look for him to maybe make a return here. Make a return in the state meet next year. It'd be fun to watch him the next couple of years at Western Dubuque. So tough loss, like you said, but got to try to fight back from that one, as we're going to have Elijah Demmer coming up here at 1:45. So we'll take another short break, as Demmer will be taking on Mason Morris of Bettendorf right after this. You're listening to the state tournament here at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines on KMCH Sports.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 until 5:30, Wednesday, 9 until 1, and Saturday, 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington excited to announce that they will be moving to their brand new facility at 2245 330th Avenue in Dyersville sometime in March. Good luck to all area athletes from the winning teams at Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models, and works with all insurance companies and offer lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. The Woodland Eye Clinic, proudly serving Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
And back into the Wells Fargo Arena, Elijah Demmer right on cue. He's up on mat number 7. He's taking on Mason Morris of Bettendorf. So another matchup here between the Bobcats and the Bulldogs here. And there's a quick takedown by Mason Morris.
Well, that was a slide-by attempt by Demmer, and Morris just dropped in on a single, but it was a great whizzer by Demmer as he pulled Morris off the edge of the mat. The official signaled 2 and then waved it off and then re-awarded it to Morris. And Morris, a very physical bulldog, up on top as he's got a tight waist. Now he's going to cut Demmer loose. Demmer's got the height advantage here. Morris, short, well put together here, very physical looking wrestler at 145. His record is 38-7. So he's had an outstanding season. Elijah Demmer now 33-14, and he has had an outstanding season. 103 and counting. First period. Again, this is the round of 12. You win, you stay in and wrestle a couple of more matches, and you lose, and your season is over. There's a long single shot by Morris. He gets the right leg of Elijah Demmer up. Demmer working on that whizzer. He's going to step down on that leg. Morris is going to try to cut across to a double. Nice defense by the junior from Western Dubuque. Boy, that was just great defense by Elijah Demmer as Morris was in very deep on that single. And a tough whizzer and great hip pressure by Demmer fought that single off. 34 seconds. Hard collar tied by Morris, retied by Demmer. And Demmer's going to give Morris a shove away. Morris staggering with that left leg. Long single shot again by Morris in deep. Nice down block by Demmer. Morris trying to pop his head to the outside. He does. He's going to sit Demmer on his backside for a 2-point takedown, making the score 4-1 with 13 seconds left. And you hate to see those scores with short time left, but Morris very physical and very quick, very active on his feet. Sit out turning by Demmer. Short sit by Demmer. No points there as time expires. There'll be a 4-1 lead for Mason Morris going into period number 2. Demmer's going to defer over to Morris. And Morris will choose down.
Yeah, now we got to see how Elijah Demmer can do on top here. He hasn't been able to dent that defense of Morris on his feet. So see what he can do on top here and try to work a pinning combination here on top. We saw Jared Cordes with that double chicken wing on a Bettendorf wrestler. So maybe you go see if you can't go to that here if you're Elijah Demmer.
Well, Demmer's going to come with a crossbody ride. He's going to stick a leg in on the left. Now a power half Nelson on the right. He's going to try to rotate his hips, and he might have Morris going to his back. He's going to kick the leg out and keep that half Nelson in. He's going to get too high. He's got to pull himself back behind. Short sit by Morris. Nice job by Demmer as he hangs on to the left ankle. Morris is going to dive back in on Demmer. Demmer's going to grab the right ankle and drive Morris off. That was cat quick reactions there by the Bobcat by not giving up a 1-point escape there. So great job by Demmer. We're going to have teammate Riker Krimsky come up here pretty quick, taking on Eric Steele from Sioux City East. 116 and counting. Nice spiral ride by Demmer as he's got his weight. He's got his weight on top of Morris. He's down 4-1, so he's got some work to do here. Sit out turning by Morris. He's going to grab the head of Demmer and turn and face him. Might be a 1-point escape. No, it's not, as Demmer dives back in and grabs the left heel of Morris and is going to drive back over Morris. Let's see if he can pop his head out. Might get a stalemate right here. There's a stalemate. Morris will still be down.
As Riker Karimsky going to be up on mat number 4, as Karimsky taking on Eric Steele of Sioux City East here in the consolation second round.
Back to action with 39 seconds left to go on mat number 7. It's a spiral ride by Elijah Demmer. He's in that deep thigh ride with the left, inside whisk with the right. He's trying to take Morris off his face. Morris is going to try a near side roll. Demmer will flatten out. And now a hard cross face by Demmer from left to right. Now Demmer will pop over from the right side and ride on the left side. He's trying to stand up by Morris. He's going to pop his hips and pick up a 1-point escape. 5-1 now with 10 seconds left to go.
Karimsky and Steele underway over here on mat number 4. So we'll go to the third period over there with Demmer as these two just underway on mat 4.
So Demmer will choose down to start period number 3, and he's still in the match, only down 5-1. So he's in that great position here. Got to score early if you're Elijah Demmer, and 2 would be better than 1 right here, as it's been Morris a little bit better on his feet than Demmer. Demmer working some hand control underneath. Morris draped on top of Demmer. Morris draped on top of Demmer.
As here's Riker Karimsky looking for a fall over here. He's got a takedown. He's got Eric Steele on his back. He's got a cradle locked up. Not sure he's going to get the fall here, but he's going to pick up a 2-point near fall. And now he's got to be careful. Is Steele going to try to come around and get a reversal on Karimsky? If he goes to a half Nelson, Karimsky could be in trouble. It's going to be a 2-point near fall for Karimsky and a 2-point reversal for Steele, and it's going to be 4-2.
There's a 1-point escape for Elijah Demmer, and quickly Mason Morris drops back in on a single. A hard wizard by Demmer. Hard wizard by Demmer, and Morris tries to cut across to a double. Nice defense by Demmer one more time as he's trying to stuff the head of Morris. Morris is going to dive across and pick up a 2-point takedown on Demmer once again on the edge of the mat. 7-2 now with 53 seconds left.
10 seconds left to go first period here with Karimsky and Steele. As Steele looks like he's going to ride this out the rest of the period, as Karimsky doing a good job trying to come out and get out from underneath. But we go to the second period. It'll be Karimsky's choice. He will defer over to Steele, and Steele will go down to start the second period.
44 seconds left to go on mat number 7 with Elijah Demmer and Mason Morris. Morris now up on top with the double inside wrist, trying to run a double inside wrist. Well, Elijah Demmer in an opportunity for a reverse Granby cradle here. Let's see if he can dump Morris. He's going to step over the leg. He's got to get some elevation with his right elbow. Let's see if he can sit to that inside hip and dump Morris to his back. Morris now flat out, trying to stuff the head of Demmer. Demmer trying to pull his head out. Might get a stalemate right there. 10 seconds left to go, and that's going to be a stalemate as Morris takes a peek at the clock. 10 seconds left. Elijah Demmer needs a 5-point move in the worst way right here. He tried it with that reverse Granby cradle, and he just couldn't get Morris elevated.
As working a chicken wing over here is Riker Karimsky. Now he's going to go to throw Steele to his back. He did not get a count there. Thought he might have a 2 count, but no back points, and now could be a 2-point reversal again here by Steele.
As the clock winds down over there, Jamie, Elijah Demmer is going to lose that match 2-7.
Karimsky's going to catch Steele on his back. He's kind of got an arm bar there as Steele tried rolling out, as Karimsky's going to pick up 3 near fall here. Not sure he's going to get the fall, but he's going to go up 7-2 here with 45 seconds left to go in the second period.
Elijah Demmer's season will be over with a 7-2 loss to Mason Morris, and he'll finish the year at 33-15 for the Bobcats with a year to go.
As here comes a chicken wing now by Karimsky, as it's going to be not going to get any points as he gets high riding with that chicken wing, and Steele is going to come around and turn and face Karimsky, as no points yet. 13 seconds left to go in the second period here. It'll be Karimsky's choice to start this third period. So let's see where Karimsky's going to go as we not quite to the second period. Third period. It's 9-2. Riker Karimsky with the lead, as we have 9 seconds left to go here in this second period. So Steele is going to turn and face Karimsky, but that's how the second period will end. Karimsky takes a 9-2 lead into period 3, and he will choose neutral to start the third.
Karimsky is showing no ill effects, Jamie, off of that tough 6-0 loss to Lanny Herzog. So give the junior credit for coming back with a good mindset. Long single shot by Karimsky in deep. He's going to cover the hips of Steele. Steele is very roly-poly as he's going to drape himself over the top of Karimsky. Karimsky's going to try to pull his head out. Karimsky's going to try to pull his head out and finish in a double. Steele in the long switch, trying to grab the left leg of Karimsky and pull it through, finish in a switch position. Karimsky trying to pop his head out to the left side of Steele. He pops his head out. Now let's see if he can go to the head. See if he can go to the head and dump Steele to his back. Might be a 2-point takedown. That should be a 2-point takedown. It is, and it's a Turk. 2-point takedown by Karimsky, and he's got a Turk on Steele. He's going to score some points here. Now he's going to pop off the Turk, and he's going to go chest to chest. Steele trying to punch his left arm through. Karimsky's going to try to tee out. And get the fall here. And Karimsky doing a nice job. He's in a great position with 51 seconds left in this match. He's up, going to be 14-2, and he's going to try to readjust one more time as Steele latches onto the left leg of Karimsky and tries to roll him through. And that's going to give Karimsky a reverse half Nelson. Might be a fall here. Referee down looking close. Reverse half Nelson by Karimsky, trying to get his chest up on top. 27 seconds left to go. Karimsky's going to advance to the medal round as he has got Eric Steele on his back. Cannot quite get the fall. And we're going to get a 3-point near fall, and we're going to get a legal hold. Not sure what happened there. I do not know. Got a legal hold. Maybe that turned into the way Karimsky had it locked up, maybe a full Nelson of some sort. Don't know how it turned into a full Nelson, but now it's 14-3 with 16 seconds left. Over on mat number 8, Jamie, it's Jake Hush, the final Bobcat in this round. Jake Hush taking on Clement Oyedere, thank you very much, from Sioux City North. And Oyedere in on a double leg takedown.
And that's going to do it 14-3, the final score, a major decision for Riker Karimsky. So he'll move into the consolation quarterfinals. He'll be a place winner here. He'll take on Lance Runyon of Southeast Polk later today.
Okay, one more match this round. Jake Hush taking on Clement Oyedere from Sioux City North. He's a senior at 36-4, and he is very active on his feet. A high crotch by Oyedere. He's going to cut across to a double and dump Jake Hush to his right side for a second takedown. And you can see what Oyedere is trying to do right here, and that's going to be trade 2 for 1 as he's going to cut Jake Hush loose with 1 minute left to go in period number 1. There's a high crotch, duck under by Oyedere, and he's going to pick up 2 more, and once again he's going to cut Jake Hush loose. So now it's 6-3. So Oyedere has doubled the score on Jake Hush here in the first minute and 10 seconds of this first period of this consolation quarterfinal. Oyedere tries to drop in on another high crotch front headlock by Hush. Let's see if Hush can turn this into a 2-point takedown as he's trying to snap Oyedere down to the mat with a double underhook. Neutral position with 27 seconds left. Underhook now by Jake Hush on the left side of Oyedere. And Oyedere is going to back out. Square stance. Oyedere is 36-4. 36-4. And now another 2-point takedown by Oyedere. He's just very quick with that elbow post, Zach, and then he drops in on those singles.
Yeah, he's very strong, too. He can find a way into your legs, and he's going to lift you up and return you every single time. So Oyedere is very, very fit and very, very strong and can get into the legs from multiple positions.
I misspoke there. We will have Devin Ludwig up for Western Dubuque coming up against Colin Hondred from Ankeny Centennial. There's a 1-point escape by Oyedere. Now it's 9-3, and back to neutral we go. Very lean, very active. Oyedere from Sioux City North, 36-4, wrestling his 41st match of the year. And Jake Hush coming into the tournament at 31-18, 32-19 now, wrestling his 52nd match. There's a headlock attempt by Hush. Almost had Oyedere going to his back. And boy, Zach, maybe one more snap down and get Oyedere's head up, and Hush might have hit the mark with it.
Yeah, that would have been, in right when he popped up is when the perfect time would have been to hit it. As Oyedere, like you said, he snapped his head, but, when he popped his head back up, that would have been, like you said, the perfect time for him to throw that headlock. And now we're going to get stalling here on Hush. Is it? You get another takedown too?
Yeah, I think they gave him 2.
There it is, 2. So they gave him 1 for the stalling, gave Oyedere 1 for stalling and 2 for the takedown. It's now 12-3.
So 47 seconds left to go. So the sophomore from Western Dubuque's got some work to do here as he's trying to score 2 defensively, trying to stuff the head and spin behind Oyedere. from right to left, and Oyadere's going to drop right back in on the right leg of Hush, and we will get a stalemate with 33 seconds left to go, and Oyadere will be on top of Hush. And Hush set. Oyadere will ride the left side. Outside stand-up attempt by Hush on the whistle. A tight waist with the right, a chop with the left, takes Hush back down to the mat. 24 seconds and counting. It is 12-3 in favor of Clement Oyadere, the fine senior from Sioux City North. That's a team that you don't hear too much of in the wrestling program. They're the Stars from Sioux City North. But Oyadere looks like a good one here. 4 seconds left to go. 12-3. So we will go to the third period, and it's going to be Hush's choice. And he will have to go down to try to get back at this match. At least to score one here with an escape.
Mat 2. We'll have Devin Ludwig on mat number 2 coming up here for Western Dubuque. As again, he'll be taking on Colin Hundred of Ankeny Centennial.
Well, we're underway in the third period. There's a short set to a stand-up by Jake Hush. A lift and return by Oyadere as he traps the left arm of Jake Hush. Made it easy for him to lift and return Hush. Hush trying to get some hand control, but Oyadere getting his hips underneath and lift and return. So Hush back to work. Outside stand-up by Hush. Oyadere's going to drop down and pick up the left leg of Hush, cut across to a double. Hush now showing some strength, trying to get back up to his feet. Oyadere will drop back down to the ankles of Hush, and Hush will scoot off the edge of the mat for no escape there, and we will get reset. Hush looked very frustrated, Zach, when he went off the edge of the mat back to the middle.
Yeah, he's giving a lot of great effort right here, and it's just that his opponent is just really, really, really tough.
So now Hush comes right back to a switch, tries something different instead of stand-up. He tried to hit Oyadere with a long switch, and again a tight waist by Oyadere. Stop the switch attempt.
2-point takedown over here for Ludwig to start this match over Colin Hundred. Again, this is number 4, fourth-ranked Ludwig of Western Dubuque and 6th-ranked Hundred of Ankeny Centennial. So good matchup here in a consolation round at 182.
All right, a stalemate on mat number 8, so we will get a restart. Again, Oyadere up 12-3. Hush now with a short set, trying to come right back to a stand-up. And Oyadere just sagging on Hush right now. There's a half Nelson on the left side by Oyadere. Reaches down and tries to pick up the left knee and throw Hush to his back, and Hush will have to go belly down and peel the half Nelson off. 37 seconds and counting.
Cradle here by Ludwig. He's trying to turn Hundred to his back. Those long arms of Hundred are not alive. I've never seen that. A cradle locked up, and his arms were so long, he just stuck him backwards and wasn't able to, Ludwig wasn't able to put him on his back.
19 seconds left to go, and Hush now trying to short set again to a stand-up, and Oyadere's going to drop down and pick up the left leg and drive Hush off his base. So 11 seconds left to go. Looks like the sophomore season for Jake Hush will come to a conclusion in the round of 12 as he will lose by major decision 12-3. And the sophomore from Western Dubuque, qualifying for the state tournament for his first time, got some good experience down here, won a nice match over Brandon Lala for City High, and his season will end at 32-19. 32-20, excuse me, Jamie.
Good effort there by Hush in this tournament, qualifying. I think he won a wrestle back to get into the state tournament. So he had a great season. Look forward to seeing him the next couple of years at Western Dubuque as well. So back to Ludwig, 2-0 lead as we go to the second period. It'll be Ludwig's choice, and he will choose down to start the second period.
Well, Colin Hundred is a senior from Ankeny Centennial at 35-8 right now. Ludwig, with a win and a loss here, is 39-7. And Ludwig, a junior, Western Dubuque will have a fine team next year, has loaded a lot of young kids, a lot of quality juniors, and they will be loaded and ready to compete next year. But Devin Ludwig trying to continue his 2018 season here And he's got Colin Hundred standing in his way. Hundred trying to come with a hard crossface from right to left. Now ball and chain by Hundred as he's got the left arm of Ludwig trapped between his legs. And now Ludwig will lunge forward and break the grip of Hundred. Hundred right in the left side, getting very high right now. Let's see if Ludwig can bounce him off. Ludwig's going to bounce him off and down and cut across for a double for a 2-point reversal. Jamie, that's a great wrestling by Devin Ludwig.
Yeah, it really was, and he just took advantage of that right there. He turned into him and just drove. He didn't sit and wait to see what Hundred was going to do. He just dove in, picked up, and drove him right down to the mat. Now he goes right back to that cradle, and he's got it locked up. He's going to pick up near fall points, and now he's going to settle in as Hundred fought it off for a second. But I think that left shoulder of Colin Hundred is out and not on the mat, but it is going to be a 3-point near fall for Devin Ludwig. He goes up 7-0 here.
Well, very opportunistic with that cradle, taking advantage of Hundred, keeping his head down, and Devin Ludwig scoring some points here, up 7-0. And you got to keep the pressure on right now, keep the pedal to the gas here, and keep pushing this senior from Ankeny. 12 seconds left to go in period 2. Devin Ludwig, again, hard crossface from left field to right field, trying to set up that cradle one more time. 3 seconds left to go, and Devin Ludwig will go to period number 3 with a 7-0 lead, and it's going to be Hundred's choice. He will choose neutral. Now the only thing that's going to beat you, Jamie, is something feet to back, so we'll see if Devin Ludwig can attack low level here.
Yeah, you got to stay out of the upper body here against Hundred, as those long arms of his has kind of gave Ludwig fits in that first period when he tried locking up that cradle. But like you said, stay low level, and that's exactly what Ludwig trying to do here.
They're trying to load up a double leg, switches off to a single, and a hard whizzer by Hundred. Ludwig's not in very good position right here. Looked like he was trying to step over that whizzer, Zach, but he's going to limp arm out of the whizzer and cover the right ankle of Hundred and pick up another takedown. It's now 9-0 with 1:24 left to go in the match. So Devin Ludwig trying to join teammate Riker Krimsky on the award stand with the win here. He would do just that. Short sit now by Hundred. Snapback attempt by Ludwig. Ludwig gets his head just a little bit low. Hundred's going to reach up and grab onto the head now. Sit out turning by Hundred with 1 minute left to go in this match. Ludwig up 9-0, and he's going to readjust himself and drop back in on a double. No points exchanged. So with 58 seconds left to go, Colin Hundred will be down and Devin Ludwig up. And Coach Cleary up saying, keep the pressure on, keep him pasted to the mat. Tight waist by Ludwig. Sit out, turn in. There's a cradle, far side cradle by Ludwig. Got to be careful here.
Yes, you
Hundred
do.
trying to free that left arm, and he does. And Ludwig's going to bail out and do the smart thing, bail out of the cradle, and now go to a front headlock knee tap, and now scoot around the backside. Good series right there by the junior from Western Dubuque. Take a peek at the clock, Jamie.
Yeah, and he did. He knew it was going to get rolly here, and it's going to get rolly again, but Ludwig's going to catch Hundred on his back. I lost his name there for a second. He's going to pick up another 2-point near fall, and he goes up 11-0 with 15 seconds left.
Well, you can see Devin Ludwig is this is a payback match for not finishing his last match, losing that hard-fought match 5-4, and he's going to win this match 11-0. A solid match, a great match. Devin Ludwig will find himself on the podium with a hard-fought 11-0 win there, dominating. Jamie, that was number 6. Did you say that was number 600?
Yep.
Number 600, number 4, Ludwig. Ludwig, a nice 11-0 major, so he will wrestle later on today, one more match. So outstanding job by Devin Ludwig as he will advance to the medal round, the round of 8.
Yeah, great job there by Ludwig. As like you said, getting on the award stand, that's huge for him in his junior season. And like you said, all these Bobcats, most of these Bobcats coming back next year. I believe, are they all coming back? They are all coming back next year. So they're going to be fun to watch in the next couple years. So let's recap our Class 3A wrestlers here. As again, we talked about, we watching Joe Pins from Dubuque Hempstead. He is in the semifinals later tonight, and he will take on Brody Teskey from Fort Dodge. Jared Cordes of Western Dubuque losing in his wrestleback match here today, 16-3 major decision to TJ Cole of Bettendorf. At 145, Elijah Demmer losing 7-2 against Mason Morris of Bettendorf. At 152, Riker Karimsky picking up a 14-3 major decision over Eric Steele of Sioux City East. At 170, Jake Hush from Western Dubuque losing 12-3 major decision against Clement Oyeder of Sioux City North. And of course, right there, a 11-0 major decision by Devin Ludwig of Western Dubuque. So our next wrestling action will be our Class 1A wrestlers as they come in at 2:30 this afternoon with their 1A quarterfinals. And then right after the quarterfinals are done in Class 1A, they will move directly into the Class 2A semifinals and third-round consolations, and then followed by the Class 1A second-round consolations. And then later tonight at 7:30, they'll have Class 3A semifinals and third-round consolations, then the 1A semifinals and third-round consolations. So stay with us. Again, you can follow along with all the action at our website and our state wrestling coverage page at kmch.com. But we will be back at around 1:30 this afternoon. No, 2:30. I was correct the first time, right? 2:30 this afternoon as our Class 1A wrestlers will come in at that time. So I want to thank all of our sponsors of postseason wrestling here on KMCH. I want to thank Janelle Tucker and Mike Johnson for running the board for us this morning and into the afternoon. And most of all, thank you, the listeners. So for Roger Reed and Zach McCool, this is Jamie Vaskey saying so long from the Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. You're listening to the 2018 State Wrestling Championships on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Brew and Brew is more than just a coffee shop. They serve breakfast, lunch, cupcakes, and more. Check their Facebook page for all of their upcoming events. Good luck to all area athletes from Brew and Brew in downtown Dyersville.
High-Tech Communications